What Nas at? I know she ain't missed all that. I had some new steps in there. Ain't that right? She tried making it a dance, because it's going to be more than one Malkuth. There's going to be one for the regular people, then one for the dancers. Some are going to go into two. I know Hayward supposed to be like 785 miles. He going to get him some good binoculars so he can just look over in there. I don't know what he going to see. Let his binocular give out right at the gate door. Let that make it to the gate door and just cut off right there. Y'all all right? Two to be alive. We need to, Nas, you missed it. I can do it again. They'll tell you, it was hidden. Bunch of guys, we was in it. So I want you just not to make it in the Malkuth. I want you to make it in the dance Malkuth. That's in the upper chamber. Get that right? Oh yeah, it's gonna be today. It's gonna be some dancing. It's gonna be a Kodash party. You know, right? Poof with Nemo! He ain't gonna be there. Is Nemo scared? He said Nemo ain't scared either. We got all the chain. They turn the heat up just a little bit, so the people just shake the ice off them a little bit. They ain't that bad. Y'all just gotta get the right blood system working. That's all. It ain't like that. It really ain't bad like that. But it's too to be alive. You know, I didn't have to do it, but it done it again. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? All right, too. Maybe some folks running late. Went in an accident or something. A lot of folks missing. They must owe money. Even when people owe money, they be like hard to come to. So I know the income tax come. Yeah, I might have corona. So they spend it up. Doctor said I'm cured, nigga. You still got it. Yeah, right. You owe money. I need to go out there with you when your check comes. Let me know. I'm gonna meet you at your mailbox. Cash it for you. Isn't that right? I need to open up a check cash play. Nigga gonna burn all their money up paying that early rapid fee. I remember when rapid came out, rapid refund. Boy, we here for $200. How many of y'all remember rapid refund? Boy, they were killing niggas. But say you get into it rapid. They had a commercial rapid. And they gonna wrap that thing up and wrap it and loosen it. Loosen him and let him go. We ran through some money. Then the government shut that down. They let them folks making more money than they were making. But you talking about every check you hitting $275, $500, depending on, especially some of the income tax, some of these folks giving them other, they were getting, listen man, that percent getting your money in 3 days. They were $275, $500, $600. They were hitting them. You getting $1,000, they were knocking them in the head, boy. Listen, check out, killing these. They taxing, they be like, you can get it in 3 days. They're like, rapid. Yeah, finally the government shut them down and said, we got to do something different. They making too much money. We ain't making that kind of money off of them. So they finally shut it down. I like a system in place. And I tell you all the time what we need. We need to establish our own system. I'm gonna continue to tell you guys about this until you get yourself minded to want to do it. Unfortunately, I know you guys are comfortable with the present system that you're in, which is not a system that's designed for you or for your betterment or your welfare, but I try to offer you better. Every day I'm working on something, just a matter of time. Something got to break it loose out of the wild, because I'm constantly working every day, trying to put something, strategize something together. So once I can move enough of our people, then I can move to more of our people until eventually we can establish this great nation that we need to become. Right now, you waiting on a white man to tell you when you're going to be corona-free. You waiting to tell when you're going to be infected, and he tell you to sit around. One day it's going to go away. It's like a miracle. And now your hope is in the white. And the only reason the white man saying that because of the stock market. I've been told y'all we're going to have the market. Listen, I've been told y'all ain't nothing these folk get going to stay up. Don't ever believe them. Don't trust them. Everything's going to crash. Listen, what a lot of y'all people don't realize, commerce, moving merchandise is money. Okay, what people get, it's got to be moved. Trucking is about to die. I mean, China shut down. I mean, it's just gonna be hard shipping. You take away the shipping and moving Chinese products, how you gonna get them? Most of everything you got in these stores now is Chinese, even your grocery. I can't imagine that we sell Chinese people food and they buy from our farmers, then we buy fish from China. Fish that eat their own feces. China don't even feed their fish. Y'all, how many of y'all didn't know that? They don't eat their own feces. That's why so many people sick from the fish. Chinese people not buying no feed. Who feeds some farm-raised fish? They poop, don't they? Then eat it. The only fish designed to eat that poop is catfish. They're not going to do that. You put catfish and they're going to take away the feed from the tilapia y'all like to eat. From other fish you get. Everything say China on it, stay away from it. At one time, people buying Chinese, it just ain't good no more. It's not healthy for us. That's unfortunate. They're going to infect the other nations as well that are, Asian persuasion. But I mean, the Chinese people, it's bad. Over in the Middle East, I mean, it's bad. So these people shutting down borders with 200 cases. We got more than that here. Why our borders ain't shut? They got over 7,600 in California alone. Why they ain't shutting no borders down? Because they can't afford for Americans to panic. Unlike a lot of those other countries, white people are going to kill you. Okay, they just don't know. The only reason they're not letting these people walk, they're not letting the police walk around with masks. They're not letting these people, because they know once people catch on in America, people bought masks. How many of y'all done seen people with these masks on? Not as many as you thinking though. Not like you seeing in China, other place. Everybody need a mask. Now I done warn you guys, color the silver every day. Watch your contact with these people. I'm just being honest with everybody. Get your mind off of just Asian. Asian is alert 1. Everybody else alert 2. Because the people that you thinking that don't have a contract, they still in Asian restaurants eating. Right now, it's unfortunate. It's just bad. I mean, now it's gonna get to a point you're not gonna be eating Japanese either. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of these people buy from Asian markets. So this is gonna be the killer for them, and that's gonna mess them up. Chinese people and Asian people all buy from Asian market. Vietnamese, they buy from Asian markets. So now you look at cross-contaminate with Chinese people inside the market. Now when you go back to your restaurant, you start cooking, you're infected. You ain't gonna believe it. No symptoms is symptoms. How many of y'all have coronavirus symptoms? Okay, y'all got it. Do y'all not know that no symptoms are symptoms? How you gonna fight a disease like that? How many of y'all in here feel like you have coronavirus? Then you got it. I feel like I got it, so I don't have it. Seriously, because how you gonna win? No symptoms. How many of y'all are dealing with coughing, sneezing, excessive? Then y'all got it. How you gonna win, Leon? No symptoms is symptoms, and then there are symptoms. So you're coming into contact with people with no symptoms. That's a symptom. Then you got people that have symptoms. How can you win at this rate? Man, this stuff, listen, they don't want to give y'all the real numbers. When your president come out and tell you about coronavirus, listen, when you watch other countries, how proud they come and shutting down border, demanding people stay in their houses, and they only having a couple of hundred. 7,600 just in California. That was the other week. So you know that number is quadrupled by now, or double. Okay. They just ain't gonna tell y'all. California, they know they're dumb. So they too dumb to do anything. They'll still be free-wheeling, butt naked out there at the beach. I ain't really got nothing to show. Ain't nothing but a bunch of flat ass and no titties at them beaches you go to. Folks slanging and hanging ain't out there at the beach. They need protection. White folk ain't got nothing better to do with their life. Stop trying to follow white people and just pay attention to what I'm telling you. Y'all gonna see. Go on out here and get it. You can't come back on their property now. Even after you get here, they might not never make it back. They got the 14-day seclusion. Then you got another 14 day to make sure seclusion work. Then you got a 10-day monitoring period. Well, we look for him to have symptoms and no symptoms. That means he got a cough after 14 days, 10 days, he got at least cough. He don't cough, that's a symptom. So you think then guess what they found out? They say they've been testing people so much, now they got it. So what? They testing them too much now. What the hell going on? The tester supposed to find they got it. Now the tester can give it to you. I'm telling you, these people are working on cutting down the amount of people on the plane. It's too many people. That's all it is, too many people. Ask yourself this, why ain't no government officials came up with it? In none of these countries, why none of the Chinese foreign ministers don't have, diplomats ain't got it? They all eat rats. Who? Hell, man. Well, there you go. Of course he gonna get it. Hell, America gave it to him. We're not talking about that. We talking about where it started at. Your name X.I. Ping. You know you got something. You don't know how you spell Ping. X.I. President Ping. The man got something, just his name. Y'all keep messing around. Y'all will see. After a while, listen. You know what they talking about on the news tonight? I'm listening. They talking about these schools. Wow. Boy, if I had some kind of way, if somebody could have just mentioned somebody at these schools. Unfortunately, we ain't got nobody can see. I know they love these people. They love these schools. On something right on back there, tuck them in, give them a lunch bag. Say, don't forget your corona. Put it in there. I'm telling y'all. But get them out of there. Them kids, listen, them kids got it. It's coming home. You don't know what these people parents doing. These kids going there drinking at their parents, eating at their parents, stuff like that. I remember one time my dad had some suckers. He had a sucker, root beer sucker. He said, bah, that ain't taste bad. I got it. Some said, smell it. Oh, shit. I'm like, what is that? They ain't a root beer. That killed me then. I was a little kid. I said, shit, that killed me then. So I know them kids got coronavirus. Their parents gonna bring it home and give it to them. Y'all can laugh at me. Later on, they'll be throwing rolls of stuff at my feet. Tell us more, help us, protect us. They'll say after a while, listen, I'm telling you, I go to school. If you treat it like this, everybody you meet has it. That's how you got to treat it. It's just for your safety, for their safety. Everybody you see has it. Everything you touch, somebody with coronavirus touched it. That's the only way you're going to make it. And when you burn that butt, you got to keep your little bottle of Lysol. Listen, before you sit down, hit that seat, let that thing thaw out and sit down. Let the person next to you, man, y'all let people get on the bus and transfer. Whole rail, move, blow their nose and stuff, and hold on to stuff, get up and stuff, touch stuff. Then you got to don't you have to put your hand on that card machine or put your money in it? How many hands touch that machine? In a day, but then these bus rider, train rider, get off there, you locked on the train, y'all going here. Hold on. He sent him in, hold on to the rail right here. You hold on the rail. That thing starts slowing out, we do this thing here. Bump into corona. That train throw you when you stop, and I'm trying to tell y'all up against each other. Excuse me, walking out. I'm telling y'all better treat it like it is. Y'all just go on spray. Let's get on that truck. He'll say that Lysol. So the rest of y'all asking I'm gonna die. Spray yourself down. All right, get that colloidal silver. Keep it somebody. You hit it. Public places. Drinking water. Put your lip in your water. Drink. All right, don't worry about it. No, let me tell you something. We take a lot of stuff for granted, okay? When we go in the restaurant eating, okay, we getting food. Who's watching these people in the kitchen? Y'all know how much nose digging and blowing and coughing and eating while these people working and handling our food? Put some colloidal silver in your water. They ain't gonna listen to me. Y'all gonna get a little ding on up. Can I be saved? No! Cause I done told you. What if I deliver go get coronavirus to try to ease my black ass back up and say, can I be saved? No! What if I go up to Panda and they got a special and they give me double meat on a bigger plate? Can I be saved? No! What if I went up in Sally Beauty Supply, give me some stuff from them Chinese folk, try to stick it on and act like I got it from a black stove? Can I be saved? No! So don't call me, don't text me, asking me. Leave me alone. It is, man. I need to go to Sally Beauty. I need some more of that spray. Shit, I gotta find somebody else. Why Sally couldn't be black? That's bad. I'm just bad. Listen, a lot of these products you get from, they come from Asian people. Most hair care products are coming from Asian warehouses. If this stuff airborne, so the stock person that brings, or the truck that brings in, that person had to hand unload it. Person hand unload it, bring it in, they put it on shelf. We don't know yet if it's something that stays with the product they touch. We don't know that. The shit airborne. So if it's just airborne flow, like it can go through you in that room in there, I can call it go through that ventilation and drop in that room. It's more to this stuff than what we thinking. You turn this shit on down a ventilation system, it goes through and travel and drop in another room. It's just a matter of time. Everybody gonna have it. Ain't no way you gonna get away from it. How you gonna get away from shit that airborne that went through ventilation system? You been in a whole nother room and it dropped through. Boom. We done. Everybody got it. It's just a matter of time. Listen, this is what you gotta do, everybody. Live Kodash. I don't see how we're gonna avoid it. Anybody, your immune system, it's kind of like a swimming pool. You can treat a pool with chlorine, but what people don't know, because it get hit by the sun, it drops periodically. So you really have to, you know about that? Am I lying? Most of the people don't know about it. They pour the shit in there and start swimming for a week. What'll happen because it get hit by the sun, or even just in a room, it'll drop. It'll periodically drop. So if you're not cautious to watch it, that's how a lot of people get infection from pools. Because they'll pour chlorine, or they'll over chlorine, and then they'll peel skin, peel the shit off you like a lemon, like an onion getting peeled. Or these people are under chlorine, because they don't want to burn their eyes. And what'll happen, if it drop, then you can look at the bacteria you can pick up from pools. That's why I don't get any public pools. I don't be fooling with them. I don't be fooling. I don't be seeing no public pools messing around these people. I don't remember no shit like that. My family, they'll go over there in the pool, they'll be playing around there. So that's how many times when that pool got there with them. All people have to do is watch me. That thing get hit by the sun, it'll drop. Most of y'all, listen, I grew up swimming. Listen, they used to pull us out the pool and you check the chlorine level. They will pull us out the pool and we take a break and they'll pour the pool water and test it. Because we had too many people in the pool. People pissing in the pool. Don't you know chlorine will drop? It's like it will drop in an instant, and your ass in that water that time, you pick up a bacteria from a pistol, a shitter, anything. Okay. They ran out there to white water. I tried to tell their ass. They went out there, boy played big by his son, damn near died out there one time when you're in front of Brave. They went out to white water, all them folk got sick. Little baby shitting all in the water. Y'all put them kids in the water, man. A kiddie pool, most dangerous place in the world. All them kids shit. They can't go change themselves white. They say, why is my baby in the water? Okay. The other baby, that's whoo, kiddie pool, say. Shit, you better put them in the ocean. Salt, let them drown. Rudy made it. Killer whale dog just burn it. Poof. Rudy go up. Poof. Now Rudy back on down. If Rudy made it, your kid can make it. Rudy survived out of being in the pool for 2 days in the ocean at the bottom. They thought Rudy was a starfish down there, but he made it, didn't he? Trying to tell y'all, don't y'all listen. I know y'all like these little kiddie pool. A lot of stuff in town. A lot of stuff. I do it just Mark Whiteman said, that's amazing. Dad don't be doing it. I don't be playing on that shit. If I look at that pool like, shh. Know them people. White folk know they don't wipe their hand and get in that pool. Keep swimming, keep going. Right the bathroom, going right in the water. I'm trying to tell you, y'all people really don't know how dangerous stuff is, do you? I just swim all the time. I don't get in that shit. Y'all don't be seeing me jump out these pools. Just pay attention. I don't play with these people. Get you a home pool, get your little plastic pool. Play at your house. Dive in there, hit that ground one time. Bow! You still be wet. You be conscious though. You like, yeah, just trying to get on out of here. Ain't that right? Ain't nothing but straight ground. I was like, man, I don't play with these public pools, man. How many of y'all see me going to public pool? It ain't because I can't swim. I just don't play with everybody's stuff. I can't get in that shit, man. That shit get hit by the sun, that stuff be dropping. You gotta watch people. Most of y'all don't, a lot of stuff y'all, I just leave y'all alone. See, first I'm gonna get you, that man says it's a sin to swim. Did I say that? They're always gonna take something I say and go somewhere. I never heard it. That's it. Priest said right now. He might well said it. If we swim, now we sinners. Did I say they were sinners? Somebody heard it though. It's just a matter of you learn to get cautious with stuff. When you're done it long enough, I came through the area when you could drink pool water. You went down and you know you drunk. You try to act like it don't went down. You be like, I was kind of thirsty. But you gotta make it look like you had an apple, like you try to spit it out. I've done all that. I learned to swim in the hard place. Y'all didn't, listen. I learned to swim in Thomasville. Grant Paul's look at how I put it. Boy, somebody, listen. That's where the Black Sea started at. It's so many, listen. You died, you'll hit 50 niggas. You can't die with Grant Paul. I swear, listen, Martin Luther King, I'm talking about right Martin Luther King, the center. That's where I learned how to swim from. Nigga, they just your ass in the water. You just make it work. First you get in there, you do like that, and you walk. That's how I start off. You dedicate, you get shot of folk, walk, going past your ass, hit water splash, you shit. That's how I learned how to swim. Then you hold on the side of that and start kicking it. Then you look at shit, you ain't went no, he ain't let the wall go. Man, I come where it's at. I come where it's at, baby boy. Then you let that wall go, and you go to that bottom, you come back up fighting. Then you learn how to get up on your hand. I said, somebody stand their hand, I said, man, try that catch, trying to go, whoa. I finally got there. Oh, shit! I tried to get back up. That's a snowball. You come, I almost drowned. So that's why I'm an expert. I done it all. I come from drowning. How y'all know how to swim? When you come out of that project, but you be ready. All project swimming, them the best woman you got. All of them went to the Olympics. Nigga, I can swim all that. I can swim in Miller Shark. Once you don't swim in Grandpa Pool, shit, I ain't got no shark. Shark, alligator, killer whale, none of that shit. Don't bother me. I'm swimming in Thomasville. I mean, they got knives in the pool, guns around the pool. Ain't nothing more dangerous than them. Beer can, liquor bottle. What they got in the ocean gonna get me? Hello? They ain't did nothing. Jellyfish, you know how many fat women be in the project swimming? That don't bother me. Shit, we got jam in the pool. Don't no jelly. Woman had this big. We got jam. What about a jellyfish? I don't swim with jam. A jellyfish? That's practice. Y'all all right? Well, we come up the hard way. They ain't got nothing in the ocean, man. Tell me, go take any animal you pick out. I put that shit in Thomasville, Grandpa with. That shit come up out of them. And they gonna be cooked. Y'all all right? These folks don't know about Thomasville and Grandpa around here. That's what Thomasville wrong. Better tell them. Better tell them. Straight rough. Martin Luther King Center? See them Capitol Home, nigga, everybody in there swimming. They got them all this and that, all nationality, just straight crazy nigga. That Auburn Avenue, that's everything in there to get in the water. They don't know nothing about that. That's rough. Game-related swimming. So I come up the hard way to learn how to swim. I swim through anything. Swamp water, don't make me no different. I ain't got to see. I swim out there to a cruise ship, touch it, come right on back. It don't matter where it's at. I come from the project, you can do anything. Y'all all right? I went to Grandpa, jumped in the water, swim way out to it. They had a thing out there floating in the water. I swam my black ass out there, got that thing, got down. I was sick as shit. I laid it out, I said, oh, what was I thinking? I got about messed up. It took me a long time to come. Folks just running, diving off for. I said, listen, don't nobody else run, dive out there no damn more. Because was just doing like this in the water, and I was sick, they just run. That's it. Don't no damn body else run off this thing no more. I been shut Stone Mountain down. How many of y'all want to learn how to swim? All right, I'm going to take you. We're going to start off in Thomasville. We're going to leave there. We're going to go to Grandpa. We're going to open it right back up. You're going to be ready. We can swim in Africa tonight. When we get through, we're going to swim straight back where we came from. Y'all all right? Y'all ain't ready? Goodness, y'all scary. Where you learn how to swim at? In Mr. Billy Field. Where you get a pill from in slavery? Where they get a pool in slavery? Y'all know anything about a slave? Uncle Ted, when you was a little boy, they had a pool in slavery. How better get one? Better. She was sharecropped because she learned how to swim in the pool. Oh, she talking about a foot tub. You know what I'm saying? They all around. Y'all remember them foot tub? They was thinking about that foot tub. Yeah, a pool. I know about that. You little kid, that was your pool though. Foot tub was big. I come up and say, folks don't know about that. I done took a bath in a foot tub. But the fact you know about that, taking a bath in a foot tub. You don't know about the foot tub. Okay, man. What y'all took baths in? You had a bathtub back then? Go to the river. That good water, yeah. That river, that makes sense. Go to the river. I grew up coming to the country. You know about you getting that foot, man. They get that 10 tub. It's what they call a foot tub. You put, hold on for a minute. Gosh, damn, what you swim? Gosh, it's talking about the high. Damn, you been a human baller. I don't remember nothing this all. It's talking about that. What was that? Oh, the Japanese one. Hold on. You was a little boy in Japan? I thought we were little. But yeah, them foot tub, man. They had that foot tub down there. You fill that thing up. You fill it up with well water. You get you 2 good hot pots off the stove. Pour that in there. That's how you warm it up. They don't know. Y'all know about that. Washing powder. I have done that too. Yeah, they will use washing powder. They run out. They'll pour a little washing powder now. That why I clean your clothes, clean your ass too. Man, listen, we used to wash our hair with soap. Yeah, that white, you had that white, man, in the country, coast, all that shit done, not down. It was a white piece of soap. Loud as hell, that's what you washing with. It slipped right out your hand too. It'll come back. That's it, it'll say, come right back. That cheap soap that had smelled, you can smell it cheap, but wash it clean, and you wash your hair with it, sit right in the foot until wash your hair. They make you get in there, hurry and get out. Somebody else come right behind you. Yeah, they sit in the kitchen. You get out, and that person come on in, they hurry and get out. Somebody got to get in there. By the time you know, somebody, that shit gonna be milky. You be like swamp water. You be trying to figure out how to bathe and it don't touch it, but it's on you. Then you move. Listen, if they leave a ring on your body like that, how many of y'all remember that? But you remember I hit that last one, it be a ring on your body. You try to move, try to duck this, you be like, it be around your body. You be like, trying to get it off, but you're in the water. But you know what, Mr. Hood kept that what? We ain't never get no ringworm from it. We ain't never break out with no sword. Like now, these kids look at some bad water, they gonna get sick. Man, we took baths in that water and got through, that was it. Like trying to change your wash rag every week. Shit, you got that rag and you die. You die, they fold that rag up, put in the casket with you. It be 12 holes in it, barely wash. Man, they wash a rag to damn death, man. They wash it clean when they bathe. You have all them extra rags. Talking about a rag for your face, rag for your ear, rag for your ass. Who got all them rags? I call it a rag, wash rag. I'm not talking about no towel. You want a wash rag? It was a rag. By the time you get through tearing that thing, a dish rag. That's what you wash dishes with. Y'all you remember that was a dish rag. You ain't know nothing about no cloth. All we know cloth, we knew what cloth was where you went and got material. Everything was rag. All right. That's them old days. We made it though. Come through, standing better than a lot of these folks gonna stand shit. Folks 20 something, 30 are dead. And all right, hair moving, hair performing. But I need to go back and get some what we had, but you had to get out and get it, man. Cause just sit around, you had to walk. You ain't had a ride, you ain't gotta walk. You ain't got a bike, you gonna have to run. What you gotta do? Your friend a bike, what figure out that bike, they'll walk there and put me in shit. I go. But act you got a bike and keep up. Me see you when you get there. You know, it was more of a motivating time you had to go. Yeah, cause I mean in the country, you had to go. They tell you had to go. You had to just got to go. Maybe somebody stop and pick you ain't. I just keep rolling, yeah, waiting for woo, that thing keep going. Yeah, keep waiting, ain't gonna turn. You be looking, hope they gonna turn, they be looking at me like, damn, why they keep looking back? So I turn around, come get your ass. They be like, why you just don't keep looking going straight? No country turn around hard. A lot of y'all need to go to the country. Really, I'm telling you what, the country helped out a lot, though. It helped me out a lot. It did. The country helped me out a lot. I ain't appreciate it then, but the country damn near saved my life. A lot of y'all need to get country and get saved. Learn how to whip your kids right. Learn how to be a good parent, how to get up early. I don't never remember waking my aunt up to get shit to eat. She already was up. 4 minutes, you be up. Man, when them times about a kid get you up, your ass still get out of here. What? In the country? Wake your mama crank the rooster up. That's right. Man, them folk, man, they be up. Them folk be up, man. Them folk didn't play that stuff, man. Need no clock to give them that. They had that ball, they get up. I'll tell you, man, you had to go there and get your mom. I'm gonna get up. Get up. We starving. Man, they be up. They be up. That's what they do. They be up. When all first in the bed, you got up. Shit, they sick. I'm talking about sick, about dying sick. Them folk pressed, man. Them folk didn't let no. Them folk believe in going. We lost that then. My generation came, I thought we solved out. Then y'all came, I like, shit, we right where they was at then. We strong. The generation behind me, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on. It's scary. I don't want to fall in y'all hand. That's why I do so much. At least I'm honest. Shit, you think I want to fall in y'all hand? Shit, no. Go to nurse, I ain't gonna never get white. Y'all lazy ass? No, this generation, y'all ain't got that drive. There's something that make you just go and you won't be waiting on and counting on. You gotta make your own way. I got him here in Gray. He can do that. Here in Gray give him a walk. He'd rather walk with on somebody. Pass a rider. I'm still pissed about that. Man, just look that he ain't want to count on nobody. He might, one son you might ride by, he might carry. He said, no, that's all right. They like, are you sure? Yeah, I be thinking, like, your ass is crazy. We need to be in that car. I'm standing, but you ain't want to try to teach me, because I grew up first. You wanted people to pick you up. That's all right, pick me up, take me. He doesn't count on nobody do nothing. Help made me the man I am now. Don't count about do nothing for me. Don't look for him to do it. Y'all got to teach y'all how to. Y'all always think folks supposed to do. People ain't supposed to do nothing for you. You do for yourself. I'm telling you what people will do. If people see you motivating, and people see you doing something noteworthy, people will get involved. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, people. It is the truth. People get involved. They see I don't need to help nobody. I see the man. Yeah, it was raining. I said, man, I'm trying to fix it tire. I said, man, I said, you need some help. He said, no. He said, I got it. I said, you sure? He said, I ain't keep pushing that thing. Ain't cold as hell. That when it coming out, her roll that thing up. I like, hurry up, light chain and go. I don't keep forcing. I said, I want that. I seen he was really motivated. He wasn't saying, look at. You know what I'm saying like that? He wasn't leaving nobody doing it. Man, he was holding that light, his phone, working. The whole time he was working, moving. He said, I'm good. He said, I'm good. I got it. I see. He said, I got it. Appreciate it. Steady working. I said, want to help a man, see a man doing something. See a man sitting out waiting. I said, shit, he up to something. His ass tried to get in here. I'm out to bust a cap in his ass. He have blood all on my passenger seat. I'm more concerned about that seat than I was about him. So you don't want to get involved. And what happened with a lot of y'all, you ain't doing that, but you want people to get involved with. People got to see you doing something. When people see you doing something, they don't want to get. Everybody who she can't get to, you know what Cuff and Andrew were doing? He said, how you doing? He ain't walk around everybody telling folks come for him. Folks ain't doing shit. Why am I asking you to do something? You ain't going to do no different than what you doing now. He saw them guys doing, some guys productive. He saw some guys had a skilled trade. These are guys I can use. All I got to do is just train, just transform what you're trying to catch and tell you that I can teach you how to do that with men. By the boatload, shiploads of them. Kind of like a white man catch a nigga. Hello? People he got with doing something. And we got a tax collector because you need to know something about trade and money. They all want to know that he had a business. The man said he had to be about the opera business. Why wouldn't you get somebody to know something about money? Are you serious? He actually told the apostle to go buy food for 5,000 men, that include women and children. And all these jokers know how to do is fish. Then you got to know about money and currency. I forgot. You didn't know. You thought it was a cute little story, huh? He had somebody that knew about money, finance. Don't y'all know what we doing finance involved? I'm try to get it moving. Man, this gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. What's gonna hurt a lot of y'all is the fact y'all count on too many people to do stuff for you and you're really not proud about doing it for yourself. I'm telling you, I can help you. I can help a lot of y'all because their plan of salvation, I'm telling you, it'll push you and motivate you to want to do something. Get with people doing something. Y'all still try to, I don't want to be pushed. People don't want to commit, but then you got to get people that kind of motivate you and push you to try to get you to your best. That being out with you got people that I don't know what y'all thinking. There's so much out here to do and to make my email a better comment. It's all about what you want to do. That's just being honest. If you set to do and to make, then you just keep pushing. You'll weather through it. Oh, I get some time, it be crunchy, it be tight, it come in hit. Now, I ain't gonna tell no lie to do, but that don't stop me though. Hello? Mm-hmm. Hello? I ain't count on income tax to do nothing for me. I can't want that man. I can't want no white man. Any bill a white man sign, I'm gonna have to heal. I'm gonna have to pay it. They say, you know they got a new bill coming out. Shit, I know I'm getting them every month. Every time I look around, somebody hollering out them, oh, I'm sick of bills. And you wait on another bill? That bill gonna have your ass outside. Hello? So we gotta change how we think. I try to tell you all the time how to work together. Everything I'm trying to put out here and try to present these people, tell them what we need to do, we don't do it in here. Y'all selfish. Definitely hard-headed. They ain't all of you, but enough for you. Disobedient. And you really don't have no now. You really don't. Too many other things crash you. I mean, you human, you're in the flesh, so it's natural that thing gonna come up and it's gonna, cause you to kind of get in a situation where you're gonna have to look at stated course and change what you're doing. I think some of y'all, you get that point, that's when you naturally go to what you always do, down, failure again. Gotta break that cycle. Gotta break it. You gotta get to that point where you stop doing what you used to do, quit. Find an excuse to blame somebody else and take responsibility for yourself. Hello? The only reason I'm telling y'all that because I used to do it. I used to do it. What changed for me? I just changed the way I did things. Stop doing what I normally do. Blame somebody else or look for somebody else or just say, I knew it was gonna happen, it ain't gonna work for me. Why won't it work for me? It's a test. Anybody can serve when ain't nothing going on. Anybody can stay consistent in faith when ain't been tried or triggered with nothing. But when something going on, that's where the test come in at. That's where the test come in at. Hello? Yes, sir. So that's what we got to do, right? That's right. Got to get to a point where we stop getting to that point of breaking, or when we get to the point of break, that we stop just giving up. And that's when we got to really anchor down if we're going to make it. Do something different. Right? Yes, that's what he did. Man kept getting the failure. He wanted man to do something different. The man was going to keep existing. It ain't hard. What was the plan? Put man here, want man to live right. Man won't live right. Why? It's because of the way he designed, the way he thinks. It would make sense for him to come and give man a whole new thinking pattern. It's the way you think. It's the way we logic, it's our logic toward things. So he needed man to try to change how he operate. Why you think he told you your thought, not my thought? What was his intent when he first made us? Who remember?
To make it to his image and likeness.
Image and likeness. So according to he had chosen us, what was it again? In him. When was that? Before the foundation of the horizon, that we should do what? And well? That's how you're supposed to do it. He had an intent that man was going to be perfect, and man was going to be in his own. He's going to take knowledge of man was going to take knowledge of him. That was his intent. But as always, back to the drawing board. Right? That's why I looked at destroying it. Scrapped the whole project. Hello? Took some things that he could use, the rest of us said get rid of it. That's what he told us to do. You got some things about you can use. There's some stuff you can get rid of too. He got rid of everybody except 8 people. That's all they could use. Hello? Think about this. You get rid of. Now you got to remember, he said he was going to start on the sheen. Who's he going to destroy? Each. Singular. Each. Singular. But he killed all those people. He always saw you as one man. So he saw as a critical part he could keep. That's why he kept 8. He kept a part of man. Hello? He kept a part. Right? He told you when it came down to you entering life, what he told you to do? So you get rid of something and keep what you can use. So you can get in. That's what he looked at. Keep what I can use. Why y'all don't have that? Why wouldn't have that same mindset? Sometimes you got to get rid of some stuff and keep what you can use. What's beneficial? Hello? All right. We'll try to get ready and get finished, move forward. You ready? All right. Appreciate you there, Cheryl. Man, I'm going to choke out that water, man. I don't know what you were doing then. Let's palau. Eternal Kudashaba in the Shem of Yahushua, HaMashiach, we palau. Calling upon your Shem, asking you to barak us, which is bestow a gift, purify us by your Dabar and your Dabarim, that it might shah and marshal over our basar, which is our flesh, and over our nafash, which is our soul. And us to asking you to grant us the light Ruach, which is the Ruach HaKadosh, that we might be Yasha, which is delivered. Asking you to barak the berith that you Shabbat, the covenant that you vowed, that you promised unto Abraham, Yitzchak, Jacob, the Yahudim, and Yasharal, to their Tuladaf, and their Tuladaf, and their Tuladaf, even unto us, which are their generations and their seed. Ask you to barak Jerusalem, your Shamaim, your Sabut, your Ra'ah, your Mala'aki, and every Malkum. Strengthen us, giving us an understanding, that we might feed your arm. Barak those we commit to you in Palau concerning their situation, their needs, those that support, those that we told them we will submit them unto you, that you will consider them and you will grant them their life's desire. Be a healer to those that are sick and afflicted, married, single, and separated, those that are gone astray, especially our yards and our young adults, that you be a keeper, be a recovering unto them, that you might restore them before it's everlasting too late. We ask you also to barak those that are yet still here, that we might lose none for your Shem's sake. I ask you to barak those behind prison walls, those that are on beds of affliction, those on the edge of despair, midst of doubt, war-stricken countries, going through the storms of Kai, edge of doubt. I ask you to cast, bound up, Sirach, protect, bring back, recover, loose the doors, comfort the lobs, which is the hearts of us all. Ask you to give us a law to meditate, which is a mind to think on, to consider as you Shabbat. Asking you to barak the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, that kabud and kabad be unto him for the mut and the zarak, for the kai that he rendered unto all of us, that we might be reconciled before it's everlasting too late. Asking you to purify us with all. Asking as we prepare to move further in this service, that you search us and try us. See if there be any rasha darak. Cast it from us and lead us into the rock everlasting. Let the debar of our paw, which is our mouth, meditation of our laws, which is our heart, be accepted in your sight. And we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the kabud, and the kabad. In the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen. All right, I'm trying to talk with y'all and get finished. I don't know, look like before I get started, I always go over a bunch of stuff and talk about a lot of stuff. I don't know, though. I don't think y'all pay attention a lot of times, though. I guess it's one of them things you had to do like I did. My dad used to tell me a lot of stuff. I didn't think about it, though. Not, I guess I didn't think it. First, I wanted him to die. Then he didn't die. Then when he died, I didn't want him to die. Then he did. And you said, well, goodness, I could have had him longer. Could have absorbed a little bit more from him. But, everything got its time. Everything got its time. And that's how it is with Kai. A lot of times we'll underappreciate people. And, the things they tell us. A lot of stuff I told y'all won't appreciate till I'm gone. Or till you get in one of your misfits or mishaps. And you'll realize there's nobody here for you. Well, Now this is a problem. We have my working instruments are missing. There we go. Big league. That's it. That's it. Romans. That's that fancy one there, though. That's it now. Then I said, why I couldn't do that? Because hold on, son. It took me many years to perfect this. Folks don't know I went to college, too. You know that, right? That's what I'm saying. Proud of you go to college? Yeah, I did. Ain't no boasting, no bragging. You know, I got in and got out. Didn't get no debts. I succeeded. You wanna know what I do know with that? I was successful when I went. Mission accomplished. Romans 15:4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things
Well, what?
were written aforetime
What were they?
were written for our learning,
For what reason?
that we, through patience,
And
comfort of the scriptures,
do what?
might have hope.
That's tight. That's that. Whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Well, let's see how important that is for us at the book of Oriah. They call it Luke. Oriah, chapter 24, at verse 14. All information yet still prevalent. I come up and unscripted. We just see how it work out. Oriah, Luke, they call it, 24 and 14. Listen to the book.
And they talked together of all these things which had happened. And it came to pass that while they communed together and reasoned, Yahushua himself drew near and went with them.
Hold on for a minute. I think Jahi want to make some more noise. Go ahead. I don't think that quite got all the way on the video. If you heard it, just comment on the video. Go ahead.
But their eyes were holden that they should not know him. And
So
he
you
said,
think it could be the same thing happen with us? That'd be the same thing happen with us. Let's see what happened. Hold on. At the book of Beth, Mimicking, 2 Kings, they call it. Beth, Mimicking, 6 and 11. Let's see, this one I want. Listen to the book.
Therefore the Lob of the Malak of Syria was sore troubled for this thing, and he called his Abadim and said unto them,
What?
Will ye not shew me which of us is for the Malak of Yasharal?
See that? What happened?
And one of his Abadim said, None, my Adon, O Malak, but O Yasha the Nabi that is in Yasharal, telleth the Malak of Yasharal the Dabarim that thou speakest in thy bedchamber. And he said, Go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, Behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host, and they came by Layla and compassed the city about. And when the Abad of the Ish of Elohim was Zarok early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his Abad said unto him, Alas, my Adon, how shall we do? And he answered, Yara not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
So what happened?
And Yasha Palal and said,
Who had to say? Who?
Yahuwah,
Who did he ask?
Yahuwah,
Do what?
I Palal thee,
You asked him to do what?
open his eyes
For what reason?
that he may see. And Yahuwah opened the eyes of the young Ish, and he saw,
What happened?
and behold, the Har was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Yasha. And when they came down to him, Yasha Palal unto Yahuwah and said,
What is he saying?
Smite this arm, I Palal thee with blindness.
What happened?
And he smote them with blindness
And what happened?
according to the debar of Yasha.
Yeah.
And Yasha said unto them,
What did he say?
This is not the rock, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the Ish whom you seek.
See that? That's what happened. And the 24th chapter of the book of, let's see something. Well, since we're talking about that, they kind of throw us on something else. Let me say something, I don't know. Let's see how that work out. Let's go more than one way. 5 and 6, Roman. Beth da Bari Hi Yamim. They call it Second Chronicles, but it's I think it's all Ha Dabarim, Ha Yamin? No. The matter of the days. Okay. The matter of the day, Dabarim Ha Yamin, the matter of the days. 32 and 7. The kid lost it. Somebody lost it. Kid needs some help. Listen. I'll come back and I'll get that. Romans 11 and 5. I jumped way up to something else. So let's see where this statement comes from and makes sense. Dabari Hayamin, the matter of the days. Or words, what they want to say. The Chronicles is going to deal with the Greek. We talk about Chronos, God. They're God for time. Right? So it's best Second Chronicles, they'll call it 32:7. Let's see what he says if it makes sense. Excuse me. Kind of jump, go back, then we'll come across to something else. Then we'll come back to Romans 11 and 5 and show how that'll work now, because we don't went somewhere else. Dabari, Second Chronicles. Hold on, y'all looking at our space age that day. Y'all don't know what Second Dabari, Ha Yamin? All our Ha Dabari? No, all Dabari. Don't worry about it. Just take what I said. Quit fighting me. All our Dabari Hayamin. Well, all our Ha Dabarim. No, Dabari. Won't be Dabarim with it. No, because it's doing Second Chronicle. It's Dabari. Second Chronicles, they'll call it. They think it's Deuteronomy. Listen to the book.
Be strong
And
courageous.
why?
Be not afraid
Nor
dismayed.
confused. The 7 is actually 2 in the Ruach. Oh, see, I improved it now. Hold on for a minute. Hold your gun, I gotta go there. Beth Dabar Barashit. Let's see how. You don't mess around now, I gotta prove. Barashit 41. 41:14. They ain't gonna get by. Anybody gonna get by? Listen. They call it Genesis. Genesis 41:14. Listen to the book.
Then Pharaoh sent and called Yusuf, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he shaved himself and changed his raiment.
Make it 20, 41:20. Listen.
And the lean and the ill-favored kind did eat up the first 7 fat kine.
They ate up the what now?
Ate up the first 7 fat kine.
They ate up the first 7 fat kine. What happened?
And when they had eaten them up,
What happened?
it could not be known that they had eaten them.
Why?
But they were still ill-favored,
See that?
as at the beginning.
What happened?
So I awoke, and I saw in my dream, and behold, 7 ears came up in one stalk,
See that? The 7 years came up in one stalk. What happened?
full and tube.
Uh-huh.
And behold, 7 ears, withered, thin, and blasted with the east wind, sprung up after them. And the thin ears devoured the 7 tube ears.
What happened?
And I told this unto the musicians,
Yeah.
but there was none that could declare it to me.
So what happened?
And Yusuf said unto Pharaoh,
Well, I couldn't imagine.
the dream of Pharaoh
Is
is
what?
one.
Is what?
Is one.
That's what I tried to tell them. They're talking about 2 sevens. So 37 in verse 7 is actually 32 and 7. Some kind of way we do that. Come on, 32 and 7. All right, 32 and 7. Listen to the book.
Be strong,
And
courageous,
what happened?
be not afraid nor dismayed for the Malak of Aram,
Listen why.
nor for all the multitude that is with him.
See that? Because you also say the king of Assyria. It said the king of Assyria. I don't know if you would say Amram for Assyria. I don't know if that's the same place. Syria is different, I think, from Assyria.
Yeah.
Amram would be for Syria because it's exalted. It's got a lot of mountains, a lot of heart. So that's why the area is called Amram and not Syria. Even they know it because they ain't got Armenia. Assyria, I don't know. You saying Assyria, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't think it's the same. Syria and Assyria, I don't think it's the same place.
It's not.
It's not the same place.
It's close, but it's not.
It's close, but it's not the same. We'll get it. Come on, finish up.
Nor for all the multitude that is with him.
See that? Nor for all the multitude that with him. Tell them why.
For there be more with us
Dan,
with him.
listen what he told them.
With him
Is who?
an arm of Basar.
Then what happened?
But with us,
Is who?
Yahuwah, our Elohim,
Well, what happened?
to help us
And
to fight our battles.
listen what happened.
And the arm
Did
rested,
what? They did what?
rested
They took
themselves
comfort. When? In what?
upon the Dabarim of Kaskiyah, Malak of Yehuda.
That's what the people did. Remember when all Yahoo, when he took them, the young man that was afraid because he saw the arm, he saw the people. Hello? Then he asked Yahuwah to open their eyes. And they looked, it was the mountains were full of horses and chariots. He was trying to show them it was more with them than it was with the people he was looking at. Now we find people coming along and they're working on Munah based upon what was written. Hello? The people took comfort, which means they had to know the scripture. Hello? Whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our what?
Learning.
That we through patience and the book said it was confident.
That's right.
They took confidence. What did they take confidence? It told you in the Dabarim of Kaskiyah that their book will say Hezekiah, which means they took comfort in the scripture. It had already base space and showed them where when their eyes were open, it wasn't holding, that they saw it was more with them than it was with them. All he did recited what was already written. Told we had to take a trip, had to make sense out of it. Hello? See what happened with this is what happened with us. We read the book, we hear something like this, and we say, oh, that's what I gotta do, I just gotta believe. Based off of what? The people were afraid because they were looking at what was natural. I'm looking at my numbers and your numbers. Your numbers are bigger than my numbers. Why would I be afraid? Unless I have something I hold to be fact or truth, which is the writings. So that comfort they took in what Kaskiyah said was based upon what all Yahoo had already manifest. They saw, literally, he opened their eye. They had to see naturally. Hello? And then they realized there's a blindness on us, the reason we couldn't see. But he's there. Now we're looking at with Yahushua in Oriah, the 24th chapter and the 15th verse, they're going to tell you that their eyes were holding, they should not know it. So now it's curious on who blinded them. Hello? Let me see. 4:11. Allah Shamut. They call it Exodus. Ooh. And these were the names. Ooh. All. Shamut. 4 and 9. Listen to the book.
And it shall come to pass, if they will not amon also these two odds, neither hearken unto thy voice,
What
that thou shalt take of the mem of the nahar, and pour it upon the dry adumah.
And tell them what's going to happen?
And the mem which thou takest out of the nahar shall become dam upon the dry adumah. And Moshe said unto Yahuwah, O my Adon, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy abad, but I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
Yeah.
And Yahuwah said unto him,
What did he say?
Who hath made each mouth?
Yeah.
Or who maketh the dumb,
Or
deaf, or the seeing, or the blind?
who do it?
Have not I, Yahuwah?
So I wonder why all Yahoo were asking Yahuwah to open their eyes. I'm the one that blinded them. Why wouldn't he ask him? He's the one that blinded them. Make sense? It's got to make sense. We just read that 24th chapter. It just told that their eyes were holding. They should not know. They were blind. They couldn't see.
That's right.
So I was curious. I want to know where this kind of stemmed from. I have any background, any evidence of who did it. Could have been some dirt flew off the ground and got in their eyes and messed them up. You never got something in your eye before, something blowing and that thing out like you can't hardly see? Who did it? Was it the windstorm? Was it what went in your eye? Or was it Yahuwah?
Right.
So I was curious. Why were their eyes holding they should not know it? But then these people took comfort in not seeing. You ain't gonna believe it? Yeah, believe. Hello?
That's right.
Did it tell you that Koski y'all asked Yahuwah to open their eyes? They took comfort in what he said. Look what Yahusha said at the 20th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. (20 and 25). They call it Saint John. Listen to the book.
The other Methodist therefore said unto him, We have seen thee done. But he said unto them,
They did what now?
We have seen thee done.
That's what they said. Listen.
But he said unto them, Except shall I see in his hands the
Yeah.
print of the nails,
Yeah.
and put my finger into the print of the nails,
Yeah.
and thrust my hand into his side,
What happened?
I will not amon.
Mm-hmm.
And after 8 Yamim, again his Methodists were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushua, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst, and said, Shalom be unto you.
Mm-hmm.
Then saith he to Thomas,
What did it say?
Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not Amunah, but Aman. And Thomas answering and said unto him,
What did he say?
My Adon,
And?
my Elohim.
What did he tell him?
Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me,
What did you do now?
thou hast Aman.
See that? What he told him?
Barak are they
Which do what?
that have not seen,
And?
yet have Aman.
Now who you gonna look at? You gonna look at the men that saw that all Yahoo opened their eyes, or you gonna look at the people that took comfort in what Koskik Yah said? They didn't see nothing. The book said they took comfort in. They took easy in what he told them. Didn't have to ask them to open their eyes or anything. They are mine. How important is that? At the 7th chapter of the book of Yehukanan, 7:38. At verse 37, Yehukanan. Listen to the book.
In the last Yom,
Yeah, when?
that great Yom of the Muhadi, Yahushua stood in Syach, saying, If any each thirst, let him come unto me
And do what?
and drink.
See what happened? You know what they did in Mizraim when they thirsted? They went to the Ma'in. They would turn the dome. They wouldn't drink it. They wouldn't drink it. He knew if men thirst, they'll come. Now you get him and imagine, it's actually blood down. Only reason he did that because, you know, that's what Kai at.
That's right.
That's right.
They were too stupid to drink it. Think about it. He told you Kai is in the dung. Who would drink that? Somebody want to live. That's right. They wouldn't drink it. Even Yahushua told him, say, you will not come unto me that you might have Kai. Couldn't imagine, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? When Musa went to the heart, he told you they were going to take Mim from it and it was going to turn to Dam on the ground. Yahushua was setting us up for Kai. In each thirst, let him come unto me and do what?
And drink.
See? Listen.
He that amon on me,
I can't, as he saw what?
as the Sefer has said,
Like they did. See how they, Armand, how they believe? As they saw? They did it just like the scripture had said, just like the Sefer had said. What happened to them?
out of his belly shall flow Nahar of Kai Ma'in.
What was he talking about?
But this spake he of the Ruach,
Which?
they that amon on him,
They that saw what?
which they that amon on him should receive.
See that? That's what we were looking at. It was always set up. The depth of perception he wanted from us was not our natural sight, but it was our amunah, our aman. That's a sight in itself. Hello? That's what you're trying to get us to do. Aman, just like the scripture have said. Let's see how this work out for you. In that same 24th chapter of the book of Orion, something down to verse 34. (24:34). I got 24:14 up now. Orion, they call Luke. Listen to the book.
Saying the Adon is Zarok indeed,
At
and
verse
hath
30, what is that, 35?
34.
33. Listen.
And they rose up the same hour and returned to Jerusalem.
No, 32. Listen.
And they said one to another, did
No.
not.
31. Listen what happened.
And their eyes were open.
And then what?
Eyes were open,
See what happened? And what they do?
and they knew him.
See what happened? Their eyes were open and they knew him. Listen when?
And he vanished out of their sight.
Listen what happened.
And they said one to another,
What did they say?
did not our lob burn within us while
Why?
he talked with us by the way,
And what did he do?
and while he opened to us the Sefer? They rose up.
That's fine. What would keep for them? That's right. Them believing the scripture. They had to believe it. If it burned with them, it convicted them. You can't be convicted if you don't believe something. That's why child molesters are good. Some have a conviction, but ain't enough to stop them. They have enough conviction when they heard the scripture. That's what I believe anyway. That's why it convicted me. That's why it transformed what they believed, not what they saw. The book told you. So, having not seen, and they still a hog.
That's right.
Can you imagine that? If their eyes were holding, they didn't even know who he was. They couldn't even see him. But you know what? It didn't change the validity of the scripture, of the writings. That's how powerful the writings are over what you literally see with your eyes. Hello? Think about it. The book said their eyes were open. Isn't that right? But they told you what happened. They said our conviction came before that, though. Our conviction came when he was going through the book. He was talking to us walking. I didn't even know who he was. Hello? At the 9th chapter of the book of Yukonon. They call it St. John. Nine, 4. Listen to the book.
I must work the works of him that sent me while it is Yum. The Layla cometh when no Ish can work. As long as I am in the Arats,
What happened?
I am the Aur of the Arats. When he had thus spoken, he spat on the Adumah and made teat of spittle, and he anointed the
Teat is
eyes.
clay. Then went to the operator saying teat. So I don't know what he said. Then he just made somebody think he said he made tea. Like the man was British. teat, which is the clay, the mud. Listen.
And he anointed the eyes of the blind Ish with the teat.
The eyes of who?
The blind Ish with the teat.
What happened?
And said unto him, Go wash in the pool of Siloam, which is by interpretation sent. He went his Dirach therefore and washed and came seeing. The neighbors therefore and they which before had seen him that he was blind said, Is not this he that sat and begged? Some said, This is he. Others said, He is like him. But he said, I am he.
What happened?
Therefore said they unto him, How were thine eyes opened? He answered and said, A Ish that is called Yahushua made teat and anointed mine eyes and said unto me, Go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed, and I received sight. Then said they unto him, Where is he? He said, I know not. They brought to the Pharisees him that aforetime was blind, and it was a Shabbat Yom when Yahushua made the teat and opened his eyes. Then again the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight. He said unto them, He put teat upon mine eyes, and I washed, and do see. Therefore said some of the Pharisees, This Ish is not of Elohim, because he keepeth not the Shabbat Yom. Others said, How can a Ish that is a sinner do such miracles? And there was a division among them.
What happened?
They say unto the blind Ish again, What sayest thou of him that he hath opened thine eyes? He said, He is a Nabi. But the Yahudim did not amon concerning him that he had been blind and received his sight, until they called the parents of him that had received his sight. And they asked him, saying, Is this your Ben, who ye say was born blind? How then doth he now see? His parents answered them and said,
What happened?
We know that this is our Ben, and that he was born blind. But by what means he now seeth, we know not, or who have opened his eyes, we know not. He is of age, ask him, he shall speak for himself. These Dabarim spake his parents, because they Yara the Yahudim, for the Yahudim had agreed already that if any Ish did confess that he was Mashiach, he should be put out of the sun again. Therefore said his parents, He is of age, ask him. Then again called they the Ish that was blind, and said unto him, Give Elohim the Tahalah, we know that this Ish is a sinner. He answered and said, Whether he be a sinner or no, I know not. One thing I know, that whereas I was blind,
What you do?
now I see.
What happened?
Then said they to him again, What did he to thee? How opened he thine eyes? He answered them, I have told you already, and ye did not hear. Wherefore would ye hear it again? Will ye also be his Mathetas?
Yeah.
Then they reviled him, and said, Thou art his Mathetas, but we are Mushah Mathetas. We know that Elohim spake unto Mushah,
But
as for this fellow, we know not from whence he is. The Ish answered and said unto them, Why, herein is a marvelous thing, that ye know not from whence he is, and yet he hath opened mine eyes. Now we know that Elohim heareth not sinners,
yeah.
but if any Ish be a Shakah of Elohim,
What happened?
and doeth his will,
What happened?
him he heareth.
What happened?
Since the Arats began,
What happened?
was it not heard that any Ish opened the eyes of one that was born blind. If this each were not of Elohim, he could do nothing.
What happened?
They answered and said unto him, Thou wast altogether born in Kotah, and dost thou teach us?
Listen.
And they cast him off. Yahushua heard that they had cast him out, and when he had found him, he said unto him, Dost thou aman on the ben of Elohim?
Yeah.
He answered and said, Who is he, Adon, that I might aman on him?
What did he tell him?
And Yahushua said unto him, Thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee.
What happened?
And he said, Adon, I aman, and he shakah him. And Yahushua said, For mashpah, I am come into this oratz,
Yeah.
that they which see not might see, and that they which see might be made blind.
What happened?
And some of the Pharisees which were with him heard these dabarim, and said unto him,
What did they say?
Are we blind also?
What did he tell them?
Yahushua said unto them, If you were blind,
What would happen?
ye should have no kata.
You wouldn't do wrong. Wouldn't be able to see to do wrong. What happened?
But now ye say, We see,
So what happened?
therefore your kata remaineth.
That's tight. What's tight? So he came in the world and they that can't see could see. And they that see could be made blind. It's tight. It's tight. Let's look at this Romans 5th chapter. 11:5. Listen to the book.
Even so then, at this present time also,
11:5, the book of Romans, even so, at the present time also, what happened?
there is a remnant according to the election of Con.
According to the election of what they call grace, what happened?
And if by Con, then is it no more of works. Otherwise, Con is no more Con.
Yes.
But if it be of works, then is it no more Con. Otherwise, work is no more work. What then? Yasharal hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
And who?
But the election hath obtained it,
You said what happened now?
and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, Elohim hath given them the ruach of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto the June.
What happened?
And Daud said, Let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back alway.
Yes.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall?
So what happened?
Elohim forbid. But rather through their fall,
That's tight.
Yeshua is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of their
I
rise,
want to stop. So talking about that blindness. Work out. Olive, Shemuel, they call Samuel, 1 Samuel, Shemuel. Four. Eight. Three and one. 4 and 8. Then 3 and 1. First Samuel, Olive Shemuel, they'll call it 1 Samuel. Listen to the book.
Woe unto us, who shall deliver us out of the hand of these mighty Elohim?
Yeah.
These are the Elohim that smote the Mitzrayim with all the plagues in Bamidbar. Be strong and quit yourselves like Anashim, O ye Philistines, that ye be not Abadim unto the Abarim,
We're not servants to them. Listen.
as they have been to you.
What happened?
Quit yourselves like Anashim and fight.
What happened?
And the Philistines fought, and Yasharal was smitten, and they fled every each into his tent. And there was a very great slaughter, and there fell of Yasharal 30,000 footmen, and the Taba of Alahim was taken.
What happened?
And the two Beni of Ali, Hophni and Phinehas, were slain. And there ran a Ish of Benjamin out of the army, and came to Shiloh, the same Yum, with his clothes rent, and with arats upon his head. And when he came, lo, Ali sat upon a seat by the wayside watching, for his lob trembled for the Taba of Alahim. And when the Ish came into the city and told it, all the city Sayak. And when Ali heard the noise of the Sayak, he said, what meaneth the noise of this tumult? And the Ish came in hastily and told Ali. Now Ali was 98 years old, and his eyes were dim,
What happened?
that he could not see. And the Ish said unto Ali,
What?
I am he that came out of the army, and I fled today out of the army. And he said, what is there done, my Ben? And the Maliki answered and said, Yasharal is fled before the Philistines, and there have been also a great slaughter among the arm, and thy two Beni also, Hophni and Phinehas, are moot, and the Taba of Alahim is taken.
What happened?
And it came to pass, when he made mention of the Taba of Alahim,
That what happened?
that he fell from
He did
off the
what now?
seat, that he fell from off the seat,
And if what?
backward by the side of the Dolph, and his neck brake, and he moot.
That's all I need to know. At the third chapter, the same book, verse 1. Hold on, got me the 27th chapter of the book of Barashit, they call Genesis. 27 and 14. Listen to the book.
And the Yalit, Shemuel, ministered unto Yahuwah before Ali,
And what happened?
and the Debar of Yahuwah was precious in those Yamin.
What happened?
There was no open Kazum.
So what happened?
And it came to pass at that time when Ali was laid down in his Malkum, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see, and the lamp of Elohim, went out in the Mashakan of
That's
Yahuwah.
all I need to know. At the 27th chapter of the book of Barashit, they call Genesis. 27:14. Listen to the book. Let's cut the heat on a little bit. Listen to it. I mean, I'm feel good, but I know these folks, man. These folks, y'all need to get some blood warmers. Like they had them leg warmers, get some blood warmers. Wrap it around your blood and heat it up. Put some batteries in it. They'll cook around. I need some more water. Listen.
And he went and fetched and brought them to his aim, and his aim made savory meat, such as his Abba
Barashit
Ahab.
27:14. They call Genesis 27:14. Listen to the book.
And Rebekah took two raiment of her eldest Ben Asu, which were with her in the Beth, and put them upon Jacob, her younger Ben. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the lakam which she had prepared into the hand of her Ben Jacob. And he came unto his Abba and said, My Abba. And he said, Here am I, who art thou, my Ben? And Jacob said unto his Abba, I am Asu, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Zarak, I amar thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy Nephash may barak me. And Yasakat said unto his Ben, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my Ben?
Yeah.
And he said, because Yahuwah thy Elohim brought it to me. And Yasakat said unto Jacob, come near, I amar thee, that I may feel thee, my ben, whether thou be my very ben, Asu, or not. And Jacob went near unto Yasakat his Abba, and he felt him and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Asu.
Yeah.
And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, as his Asu hands, so he barak him.
Yeah.
And he said, art thou my very ben Asu? And he said, I am. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my ben venison, that my nephash may barak thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his Abba Yasakat said unto him, come near now, and kiss me, my ben. And he came near, and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and barak him, and said, see, the smell of my ben is as the smell of a field which Yahuwah hath barak. Therefore Elohim give thee of the dew of Shamayim, and the fatness of the arats, and plenty of wheat and wine. Let alms serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Adon over thy Akim, and let thy aim Beni bow down to thee.
Yeah.
All Ah be everyone that all Ah thee.
Yeah.
Barak be he that barak thee.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, as soon as Yasakat had made an end of Baraka Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Yasakat his Abba,
Tell me what happened.
that Asu his Ak came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his Abba, and said unto his Abba, let my Abba Zarak and eat of his
How many of y'all don't know
venison,
what we do? How many of y'all forgot what we were doing? Listen, that's what I'm doing. Listen.
that thy Nephash may barak me. And Yasakat his Abba said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy ben, thy firstborn, Asu. And Yasakat trembled very exceedingly, and said, who? Where is he that have taken venison, and brought it me, and I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have barak him? Yea, and he shall be barak. And when Asu heard the dabarim of his Abba, he sighed with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his Abba,
What did it say?
barak me, even me also, O my Abba. And he said, thy Ak came with subtlety, and have taken away thy baraka.
What happened?
And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob?
Why?
For he hath supplanted me these 2 times.
And then what?
He took away my birthright.
And
Behold, now he have taken away my baraka.
see that? That's tight. Makes sense? Back at the 11th chapter of the book of Romans. I was listening, so I had to examine. And we put it in perspective for you. The 11th chapter of the book of Romans. Where you left off at? Verse what? Verse 10?
Yes, sir.
Verse 10. Let's see what he said. Listen.
Well, actually, verse 11, but
Verse 11.
yes, sir.
Listen.
I say then, how they stumbled that they should fall.
How they did what now?
Stumbled that they should fall.
What happened?
Elohim forbid.
What happened?
But rather through their fall, Yeshua is come unto the Gentiles,
What happened?
for to provoke them to jealousy. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the Arats,
What happened?
and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles,
What happened?
how much more their fullness?
See, now what you start to come back and look why he had to explain that to us. You got to remember, he talking to people that know the Torah. See, people like me, I hear this statement, I got questions. Because I started hearing about stumbling and falling. Ali fell. So he had to explain that to me. Are you saying I'm going to fall and break my neck and I'm going to lose my connection? Because Ali was called and told that he was going to cut him off. His whole back was going to be cut off. So when you start talking me about, see, the only reason why this don't spark you out, that's why you're in a good spot. Because you're just dumb. You can't help it, you're dumb. You're just dumb. See, people that actually skilled in Torah got questions. He had to explain this to us. Because you telling me about fall, I'm going to look at Ali. Ali fell. And he was told that he was going to cut this man's house off. And now this man had fallen, broke his neck. He was lost. So you got to tell me, how did I fall? Then you taught me about blindness. We learned, and he talked about the diminishing. That's what happened to Ali's eyes before he fell. So you telling me now that I was blinded. Are you telling me that I'm Ali? That you blinded me so I could fall and I could be cut off and taken out? Then you got to explain it to me. He said, no, your fall wasn't to that magnitude. You were blinded so they could get in. So now I can look at Yasakal. He was blinded. That's how Yasharal got in.
That's right.
Rather through blindness so they could get in.
That's right.
Now you got to make sure you clear this up, because now I'm looking at Asu. So you saying that there's nothing else for me. You're going to have to clear this up. Because see, I'm keep getting myself entangled in thought because I know Torah. You're talking about the only time I know somebody getting through blindness, that's when Yasharal got in. Then he was just told that there was nothing for him, Asu. So are you telling me there's nothing for me? He said, no. It's just unto the fullness of the Gentiles. That's all. So now I can go back and let's look at the letter again in 27th chapter of the book of Barashit. When we left out of 27, 36. We'll get back. Let's look at it. See, this is what hurt y'all. See, y'all will read with no cool. Stuff don't even about no, but you can't just tell me I'm gonna fall based off. So what are you telling me? You see why it's got to make sense? You have somebody skilled, because you take it for what it says. And you don't know what you're doing. Then your fall is that you would be cut off. So he's got to explain to me. No. You didn't fall like that. When you start out diminishing, that's what happened to Ali. First of all, it started to come over a process of time with him. He says I started getting dim. He didn't get the full blindness. As he got dim, he started erring more and more. Got it? So I'm trying to find out, what are you telling me? Let's see what happened. Listen.
And he said,
Barashit, they call Genesis 27:36. Listen.
And he said,
what did he say?
Is not he rightly named Jacob?
Yes.
For he have supplanted me these 2 times.
And did what?
He took away my birthright.
Now did what?
And behold, now he have taken away my baraka.
See that? Listen.
And he said,
what did he say?
Hast thou not reserved a baraka for me?
See that? Listen.
And Yasakat answered and said unto Asu,
what did he say?
Behold, I have made him thy Adon.
Yes.
And all his Akim have I given to him for Abadim.
Listen.
And with wheat and wine have I sustained him.
So what happened?
And what shall I do now unto thee, my Ben?
Like what?
And Asu said unto his Abba,
what did he say?
Hast thou but one baraka,
what happened?
my Abba? Barak me, even me also, O my Abba.
Like what?
And Asu lifted up his voice and wept.
See that? Listen.
And Yasakat his Abba answered and said unto him,
what did it say?
Behold, thy dwelling shall
thy dwelling
shall be the fatness of the Arats,
yeah,
and of the dew of Shamayim from above.
Listen.
And by thy sword shalt thou kai,
listen,
and shalt serve thy ark.
Listen.
And it shall come to pass
that what happened?
When thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
See that? That's why he want to know what we're going to have with it. He want to know, so what you think going to happen when the fullness comes? We had full blind. What you think happen when we get full sight again? Then they're going to be taken off. See, that's the part I can take. See, when they start talking, you got to be a listener. He's not having this conversation for no reason. You're talking to people that know the Torah. That's what he told the 7th time. I'm speaking to them that know the Torah. So if I know the Torah, you start talking about blindness fall. Come on, where we going with this? You're going to have to clear this up. Otherwise, you're going to put me in confusion. That's not Elohim. He's not the author of confusion.
That's right.
That's why I had to clear. No. They hadn't fallen. They already had to explain because he could look at faces or people got conversations. You say, I fail? I'm starting thinking about this, man. I'm thinking about Ali. Then you talking about blindness? He got blind. He was blind and he failed. His whole house was taken away. So are you telling me this man's going to take away my house? Let's see something. Y'all work with me. All the hot dabarim. See if that's 22. They call it 20. No. No. 22. All the hot dabarim. Y'all work with me. Deuteronomy, they call it. Let me see, 21. 24. Let's see what 11 says. I don't know. Let me see. Listen to the book.
Thou shalt stand abroad, and the each to whom thou dost lend shall bring out the pledge abroad unto thee. And if the each be poor, thou shalt not sleep with his pledge.
No. See if it's that's tight too. See what no. So tell me about if a man have 2 wives. Is it 22? That's what I want. See if it's 22. 24 as well. 22, 24. I'm in chapter 24. 24, 22. No. 21:15. Let me see what that say. Let me hear 1 first. Listen.
If one be found slain in the land which Yahuwah the Elohim giveth thee to possess it, lying in the field, and it be not known who hath slain him, then thy Zakan and thy Shaphatim shall come forth, and they shall measure unto the city which are round about him that is slain. And it shall be that the city which is next unto the slain Ish, even the Zakan of that city shall take an heifer, which has not been wrought with, and which has not been drawn in the yoke. And the Zakan of that city shall bring down the heifer unto a rough valley.
What are you reading?
21 and 1?
No, 21, 24.
24 and 1.
24. 21:15. Let me hit 24 first.
Yes, sir.
And hold me 21:15. Listen.
When a Ish hath taken an Ashah and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he hath found some uncleanness in her.
22 and 1. That's 24 and 1.
Yes, sir.
So I write her a bill of divorcement.
Yes, sir.
No. Go on down.
Which verse?
Verse 15.
Okay.
Listen. What makes y'all say 1? What makes you say 24 and 1 anyway? Listen. I'm at 21. I think 21, 21st chapter. Let me at 24:15. Listen.
Yes, sir. At his yum thou shalt give him his hire, neither shall the shamash go down upon it, who he is poor, and sitteth his lob upon it, lest he sayak against thee unto
That's about Yahushua. What happened?
And it be kata unto thee. The Abba shall not be put to moot for the Bani, neither shall the Bani be put to moot for the Abba.
What happened?
Every Ish shall be put to moot for his own kata. Thou shalt not pervert the mashpah of the stranger, nor of the fatherless, nor take a widow's raiment to pledge.
Come on, 21. Let me have 21 and 15. Should talk about the son too, the best. Should talk about it. Man had two, one beloved, one hated. 21:15, we went right here. All our hot dabarim, 21:15. Listen,
If a ish have two ashah,
what happened?
one beloved and the other hated,
See that? Pay attention. If we have two, one ahab and one sana, S-A-N-A. Sana. She'll be making up her own words. She'll do the H, that put a lot of stuff, you gotta pay attention. So when you put the H, which is now you're saying it's the final form of the ha. So it's shortened, sana. Y'all saying sana, ha. It's not the ha, it's sana, hate. Or detest. Okay? Y'all got it? Listen.
and they have borne him beneath,
So that, and they born him beneath.
both
Listen with him.
the Ahab and the Sanah.
So
And
that-
if the firstborn Ben be hers that was Sanah,
What happened?
then it shall be when he maketh his Beni to inherit
Tell them what happened.
that which he hath,
What
that he
happened?
may not make the Ben of the Ahab firstborn before the Ben of the Sanah, which is indeed the firstborn.
So that, which indeed the firstborn. Tell them what happened.
But he shall acknowledge the Ben of the Sanah for the firstborn,
Tell them why.
by giving him a double portion of all that he hath.
That's what I'm talking about. Pick me up at the book of, third chapter of the book of Allah Shemut. They call it Exodus. Three and 7. Hold on. 4 and 1. Allah Shemut. Listen.
And Mushah answered and said, But behold, they will not amon me, nor hearken unto my voice. For they will say, Yahuwah have not appeared unto thee. And Yahuwah said unto him, What is that in thine hand? And he said,
Come down to verse 19. Listen.
And Yahuwah said unto Mushah in Midian, Go, return into Mitzrayim, for all the Anashim are moot which sought thy Kai. And Mushah took his Ashah and his Beni,
Bang
and
me up to
said,
17. What's it I want? Listen.
And thou shalt take this rod in thine hand, wherewith thou shalt do aught. And Mushah went and returned to
Let me go up. 15. Goodness. Listen.
And thou shalt speak unto him, and put Dabarim in his mouth, and I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do. And he shall be thy spokesman unto the arm, and he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth, and thou shalt be to him instead of Elohim. And thou shalt take this rod in thine hand, wherewith thou shalt do aught.
No, he's going to speak to Pharaoh. What verse I want? 14, 13, 22? 22.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh,
What are you going to say?
Thus saith Yahuwah, Yasharal is my Ben,
See that? What are you going to tell him?
Yasharal is my Ben,
Tell me when.
even my firstborn.
Now you got to see why it was important for him to make that statement. Because he got to a point where he hated us. So I had to specify that so we knew we had hope. Because of the scripture. That was important that he made that statement, but people that don't know the Torah wouldn't pay attention to it. I was listening because I had to see how was I going to tie back in that we were going to get our inheritance. That's why I went thinking about on all our hadabarim. We telling about a man having 2 wives. He had 2.
Right.
He said one Ahab and one he Sanah. He said the being be that of the first one or the one he Sanah. He said still gonna be his birthright. So even he got to a point where he hated us at one point, it still was gonna turn back. He was gonna turn back to us.
Right.
Hello? It still was gonna turn back. They were gonna come to our favor. Hello? It had to. He said he had to acknowledge us. He said the right of the firstborn is ours. When he sent for Pharaoh, he told him to let his men go. He had to specify which one. He said, my first one. He said, he even my first. So when Shaul taught us about him having to turn back, what solidified that state? Did you just believe because he said it? I can't just believe something because somebody said it. How did it turn back to us? Because he said it? Unless I was at firstborn. Unless I was here first. That's the only way it could turn back to us. See, again, everything that you're trying to believe is spiritual, okay? You got to understand it naturally first. It had to come back this way. Even when it came back to Yaakov and he had given it to him, he still had to look at this still my first son. He's still the Rosh. He's still Reuben. Firstborn. He's the captain. He the head. Then it's got to turn back to him. Hello? This was the confidence that what you're trying to get spiritual, Yahusha understood naturally. So in order for me to get to this point of Ruach, I use spiritual because that's what most people contemplate what you know. Ruach, okay? Ruach ain't what you have in regular conversation. Spiritual what you understand, so we deal with you right where you at, okay? He understood it naturally. That this man Ahab this man. It didn't matter what this man had done, he Ahabed him. And he reserved something for him. So I have to look at myself. I made mistakes in giving up my right, but yet he still reserved something for him. That gives me hope. You know how many of you guys look for failure and quit as soon as you screw up the first thing you do, and you don't look at it, the man reserves something for it. So it's a reasoning for us to attach ourselves to Yasharal. Because he said, that's my first. He let you know, I'm going to turn back. I'm going to reserve something. That's my confidence. So when I saw all these other nationality people coming in, it makes sense. It was because of my blindness. I had to learn Jesus Christ. They weren't getting in. They've been to the white, it's all these people benefit that I believe Jesus Christ. Now, it ain't been no benefit for them to believe in him. What other blindness he gonna use? Hello? Yassakar had to believe that Yaakov was Asu. I had to believe that Jesus was Yahusha. That's the only way they were getting in.
Yes, sir.
But now, he done reconciled with me, and I done saw that to him. He done turned back to let me know Jesus is not Yahusha.
That's right.
So now I recovered my sight. I can say like the man, I was blind,
Right.
but now I see.
Right.
Hello? So let me ask you a question. So when you were listening to the 11th chapter, what was you believing? That's why I try to tell you, you gotta get somebody to know what they're doing. Y'all don't know enough book to be playing around doing what you're doing. It's scary. Because you listen to a man tell you about falling, you should have been alerted. What did you know about falling? What did you know about diminishing? Made the wrong decision. My wrong decision, we're the only people come on the planet that make a wrong decision and benefit somebody else.
Yeah.
Our wrong decision, I had to believe Jesus. I couldn't come here believing no Yahushua. These people couldn't get in. Nobody could have got in. That's the people that believe Jesus. They don't know why. I know why I had to believe it. Because of blindness. They disguised and dressed him up just like they did, just like Yaakov dressed himself up to be like Asu. Hello? That's a lot of things we look at while we make these changes and transformation. They try to get us to shave our face and shave our beard, but Yaakov had to put on one. He told it was on his neck.
Yeah.
They come on and cut it off. That's how he got in. Ain't that right? by disguising themselves. These people come, they have disguised. They said, "Oh, where they gonna get in?" Hello? Look at the veil. That's a fat Asu. I don't know that Asu had no onesie on. They say he had around his neck and body and hand. He said that thing ran and connected, snapped between his legs. That's a onesie. Isn't that right?
That's right.
You can shade on them. Don't let it connect, get no buttons made with it. I ain't for a snap between. Ain't got no business snapping between them. A grown man need a break. Isn't that right? That's what Fares' name was.
Yeah.
Breach, man, put a breach in that thing, man. That thing connect all down here. That thing come back here, man, and start fumigating. Man, need a Fares or power through there and break it up. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Why you think got that crack back there trying to stop it? You gotta have a break, man. Need a break. You need a breach. Isn't that right?
That's right.
How you think something else gonna come? You don't get down there unless you got a breach. Isn't that right? I'm a man understanding natural first. Y'all all right? But in saying that, it's just allowing us to realize how important things that happen to us worked out for a benefit. Let's see what he tells us at 1 and 14. Who know what I want?
You can.
Who? That's it, Chris. That's when you're wrong. Philippians 1 and 12. Philippians 1 and 12. Philippians 1 and 12. Listen to the book.
But I would ye should understand, Akim.
I would you, brethren, Akim, that you understand. How what?
That these things which happen unto
These
me.
things or that the things?
That the things which happen
This is
unto
what I
me.
do for a living. I knew they didn't read like that. I just knew that already. That's down the straight modern day 2018 English. Listen.
That the things which happen unto me have fallen out rather
For the what?
unto the furtherance of the debar.
See that? That's what he was trying to look at. So he wants you to know the same thing. So the stuff that happened to us, that happened for what reason? So it can go further. Otherwise, stop. That's the only way these people gonna get in through us. We're the only people that people can benefit from our fall. Listen, every decision we make, they benefit from making bad decisions in land ownership, educate, everything. They benefited from it. It's only now they're gonna benefit for salvation from us. But we had to see it on a natural state, so we understand how many times white people benefit off our illness, our sickness. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine somebody benefit from your weakness and from your sickness? Wow. At the 53rd chapter book of Yeshayahu. They call it Isaiah. Try to get y'all finished up here. Yeshayahu. Yahuwah is a deliverer. Yahuwah saves. Isn't that right? Listen to the book.
Who hath amon our report,
And
to whom is the arm of Yahuwah revealed?
tell them what happened, son.
For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant,
And
as a root out of a dry adumah.
what else happened?
He hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him.
That's tight. Hold, you got Barashik. Barashik chapter 2 verse 6. Listen to the book.
But there went up a mist from the Arats, and watered the whole Pani of the Adumah, and Yahuwah Elohim formed each of the dust of the Adumah, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of Kai,
And what happened?
and each became a Kai Nephash.
What happened?
And Yahuwah Elohim planted a gun eastward in Adon,
What did he plant?
a gun eastward in Adon,
And what happened?
and there he put the Ish whom he had formed.
That's all I need. At the 3rd chapter of the book of Oriel, they call Luke 3 and 36. Make it 3 and 32. 3 and 32, Oriel, they call it Luke. Listen to the book.
which was the ben of Yashi, which was the ben of Obad, which was the ben of Boaz, which was the ben of Solomon, which was the ben of Nason, which was the ben of Aminadab, which was the ben of Aram, which was the ben of Asram, which was the ben of Phares, which was the ben of Yehuda, which was the ben of Jacob, which was the ben of Yasakat, which was the ben of Abraham, which was the ben of Thara, which was the ben of Nachor, which was the ben of Saruk, which was the ben of Ragu, which was the ben of Phelek, which was the ben of Haber, which was the ben of Salah, which was the ben of Canaan, which was the ben of Arphaxad, which was the ben of Sem, which was the ben of Nuach, which was the ben of Lamech, which was the ben of Methuselah, which was the ben of Enoch, which was the ben of Jared, which was the ben of
Hanuk.
Malaleel, which was the ben of Canaan, which was the ben of Anus, which was the ben of Soth, which was the ben of Adam,
Which was the man of who?
which was the ben of Adam,
Tell them what happened.
which was the ben of Elohim.
At 53 and 1. Yes, Yahoo. See if it makes sense. That's all I asked them to do. See if it makes sense. Listen to the book.
Who hath among our report,
See what he said? Who believed the register? And
to whom is the arm of Yahuwah revealed?
tell them what's going to happen.
For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant,
What do you plant? A what? And what did he do then? What did he do after he planted the gun?
for the Ish.
What did he do? 2 and 6 again, Barashit. Let's see if y'all listening. 2 and 6, Barashit, they call Genesis. Listen.
But there went up a mist from the Arats,
See that? They went from mist from the Aras. And listen what happened.
and watered the whole Pani of the Adumah.
See that? And watered all of the ground. But listen what happened.
And Yahuwah Elohim formed Ish of the dust of the Adumah,
So you're not listening. Because he was gonna be a root out of a dry ground. He just told you he watered the whole ground. How you get dust from a wet ground? You just don't listen. The book asks you who believed our report. Listen what else he did.
and breathed into his nostrils the breath of Kai,
And what did he become?
a Kai
A
Nephash.
living plant. Listen what he did.
And Yahuwah Elohim
Did what?
planted a gan
He planted a garden? And what did he do?
eastward in Adon,
And what did he do?
and there he put the Ish,
And that's where he planted the man. He took him out of dry ground and he planted him down. He told you he was going to be a root. That means everything was going to stem from him. That's why we went back to the register, gave his name, this shit. But I knew they wouldn't be able to keep up that fast. He going to be a root. That means something going to come from him. See, it ain't just a plant. That's what they're going to mess up at. Let's see what he told you. 53 and 1. Yes, Yahoo. Don't believe my mouth. Listen to the book.
Who hath among our report,
And to what?
whom is the arm of Yahuwah revealed?
Tell him what happened,
For
son.
he shall grow up before him,
See that? Right before him. As a what?
a tender plant,
And out of what?
and as a root out of a dry Adumah.
See that? He tell you falling from the dust. You get dust from dry ground. You don't get no dust from no wet ground. So you heard one thing, you just assumed something. And listen what else he told him he gonna do.
He hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him.
And he gonna grow up as a tender plant? It's tight. And he planted a garden and put him there? What you put in your garden? Plants? That's what he put in his. That's why I know the Jubilee. And then he was a root. That's why we could trace it back. Hello? That's what we do. We go back and trace them back to the ground. That's what you do with roots. You trace it all the way back, right? So we should have been looking. Don't worry about it. Tell them what else happened.
He is despised and rejected of Anashim,
Talking about the nigga. Listen.
a each of sorrows and acquainted with grief.
Tell them what happened.
And we hid, as it were, our panim from him.
Tell them what else happened, son.
He was despised, and we esteemed him not.
What happened?
Surely he hath borne our griefs.
What happened?
And carried our sorrows.
Tell them what happened.
Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of Elohim, and afflicted.
See that? Benefited. Listen what else happened.
But he was wounded for our transgressions.
For what he did? He was what?
Wounded for our transgressions.
And tell them what happened.
He was bruised for our iniquities.
And what
The
happened?
chastisement of our shalom was upon him.
Tell them what else happened.
And with his stripes.
And
we
with
are-
who?
With his stripes.
Tell me what happened, son.
We are healed.
We the only people can do that. We the only people can do that. That everything bad happen to work out for everybody else. Like Shaul said, I would not Akeem that you should be ignorant. That the thing that happened to us have fallen out rather for the furtherance of the double ring. See, we never saw ourselves in that aspect or in that light. That when things happen to us, they happen to benefit other nations. These Chinese people couldn't come in here and build and get the opportunity they got if it wasn't for us. The way we've been shamed and locked up and been domesticated and injected with AIDS and venereal disease and given alcohol and crack cocaine, shit, that done gave the rest of these bastards opportunity chance. It been for us. That's the only way this thing kept going. Hello? We're the only people. Even when our death, they take our body parts and use them to keep other people going. We show all the similitudes and traits of Yahushua. We're the only people that these folk can benefit from our death and become rich from our death. You know that? That's what we did. We became rich from the death of Yahushua. That's how we understand what he's going through. That's how we understand his plight, his suffering. Y'all don't know that, though. Don't worry about it. Let's keep thinking what you're thinking. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll be fine. So now you look at things that happen to you from a different aspect now. Right? You look at it differently. Right? But make no mistake, these people that watch on the outside, these other nations ain't no fool. What y'all learning, how they been on it. That it was going to turn back. How did we get to Jesus? Didn't no spirit come in and just open our eyes? Same book they gave the blind, and then a man come back and the man give him a sight through their book. Coming back now to understand writing that we never understood. We just read it. It's one of them ISO things. No, it wasn't. Take your time and get somebody to know what they're doing. And stop being somebody's stupid fool. No more come sit down in the room and be somebody's stupid fool. If it don't make sense, you ain't got to believe it. I ain't just experienced. I can show you fall. I can show you it wasn't to our benefit of us dying. I can show you reconciliation. That's what I showed you with Asu. So we understand, and we the firstborn, it got to come back. He said the right is ours. But when we see these people start to take on our attribute, it was only natural that it was going to provoke us to emulation. That we would come back and start to betray actions that they shown that we had at the first. Where you get that from? Barashit. Hold on for a minute. Stop that. Hold on. Yeah, that. I said Barashit. Yeah. Like that, whatever. We're not doing that. 21-8. Barashit. Man finna get flogged. That's how it work out. We're going to go with what he said, but it's got to make sense. Right? 21-8. Barashit. They call Genesis. Listen to the book.
And the Yalid grew.
And the what? Make it verse 6. 21-6. Listen.
And Sarah said, Elohim have made me to laugh.
Yeah.
So that all that hear will laugh with me.
I laugh in the face of danger. Listen.
And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given Benim suck? For I have borne him a ben in his old age.
Listen.
And the Yalid grew and was weaned.
What happened?
And Abraham made a great muhadi, the same Yun that Yasakat was weaned.
What happened?
And Sarah saw the ben of Hagar, the Mizraim, which she had borne unto Abraham,
Doing what?
mocking.
You said emulation. You say you saw him showing emulation?
Mocking.
I say emulation.
Emulation.
Don't agree with me, we fight right now. Only reason why I said that, you don't think this provoked him to jealousy? Damn, I remember he did that for me. I remember I had a muhadi. I remember when that kind of care was there for me. And now somebody else done stepped in and got it. And you ain't gonna believe it. I'm the firstborn. That's how I understand it. Him coming in will provoke him to emulation. All marking is to try to mimic emulation, you're just, but yet you're trying to come in and portray the same acts again. So this act that Ishmael was actually committing was because he looked at, I used to do that. Now I see some kid get attention, a muhadi, you throw a big birthday party for this boy. You having a muhadi for him. You had a muhadi for me. How does y'all understand this? You try to do it in the spirit? Just stop it. Just stop it. Get out the spirit and get into sense. Because the only way you're going to actually able to grasp this concept, you got to see it from a natural state. The state that Yasakat was that he was doing was what he'd done before. What other right you had that he was he never did it until he seen somebody else replacing him. Until he seen someone else drawing the attention he used to get. That caused him to move to emulation. Got it? So how did you understand he was trying to provoke us to emulation? What was your spirit feel answer? Tell me your liquor drinking answer. Do you understand this? Do y'all understand this? That this man was looking at, he had a muhadi for me. We kept a muhadi. It wasn't when the muhadi came, he was in the field playing. He was there looking, and it moved him to emulation. That's why he was marking and mimicking. And now we're watching people come along there and portray actions and attributes we used to have. So now we're coming back. Look, we say, hold on for a minute. I remember we used to have these. What they doing with them? It was through watching other nations. He done pulled us back. Now if he come with Yiddish, they done made us pull back. Now we going back and look at Aubrey. It only makes sense for it to be inheritors and him turning back to us because the right of the firstborn is ours. We are Ruban. So we try to understand our pathway. See, it's a complex walk and it's a complex action that happens, but you got to understand on a natural setting if you're going to get it. See, it's not hard when you understand the plan, how it's broken down. And everything he gave you, you can naturally look and see. Right? That's how we're going to do it. We get a natural understanding so we can grasp the Ruach HaKodesh. That people came along and did what we did. We just look at people that saw and people that walked with him, but there were people that didn't see and didn't walk with it, yet portray attributes of people that saw and walked with him. And still receive the Ruach HaKodesh. That's important for me. Can you control when you were born?
No.
Nobody. That's an error. That's a time fix. It is not a you. But yet, he still set in place that you can still be an inheritor regardless of when you're born. Hello? Hello?
That's right.
What are you going to do if your mother is a Hittite and your father's a Jebusite? Then some had to be open. There was no way we were going to get in these places and we weren't going to mix. At one time, we couldn't. At one time, he had to give it a half probability. They murdered and wiped off a lot of our people. So we had to get our numbers back up. Don't y'all even know? Let me tell you something people don't know. Plant life, animal species, in order for survival, will cross-gender mix. In order for survival, they'll do it. Plants are gene on or catch on to others. In order for their survival, they'll cross-mix on their own. You put them in there, these guys do planting, am I correct? There are plants that take on other plants' attributes in order for survival. Am I correct what I'm telling you people? What you think I was going to do? You think a plant got a better chance than me of doing this? Hello? What you think I was going to do in order for survival? Then I was going to cross over what I got to do so my numbers will get back up. Shit, we start off, so we talk about white people, hell, we start off sisters and brothers. Until when? Our numbers got up. You keep putting no tour in there and tell me not to do it, that it's just me and her. I don't think white people, shit, we been knocked that off. That's what I'm saying. They went on the second edition of the book. Isn't that right? So you understand, in order for our numbers to get up, we were going to fight and keep us survive. We just like any other plant. Listen, the strong going to survive. That's just being honest. The strong going to survive. You put plants out, somebody ain't going to make it. Those that strong going to drop. Hey, when water drop, shit, I got to suck up more than you. I'm trying to live. You sit around, you don't take up nothing, you ain't going to make it. Hello? So it was only natural that when he put us out among these other nations, that we were going to mix and gender in with these people. But we're going to give them a chance to an inheritance too. So we understood how they could take on attributes of Elohim just like we did. If we was apart with them, then that gave us a connection to him and also an inheritance salvation. So if we had these children and these wives, it would get them apart as well and make them become an inheritor. Hello? Gave away a man a fight for survival for his family and for his home. Right? For his children, for his wife. Hello? Because of that connection. Then we understood why he came back to get us. We understood why he fought for us. We were his children. We were his offspring. Right? He revealed us as his bride. They were coming back to get his bride. Right? That was waiting and looking for his coming, his appearance. Right? That's what the woman do. The Bethula. Right? They call the virgin. Hello? So we understood she keeps herself. So we understood that natural premise. So we understood how we were supposed to keep ourselves. Isn't that right? Until he come. A woman that says she's a baby is keeping herself until. Well, we understood that premise because that's the same thing. Until he comes and take her into the chamber. Then we're looking at him to come back and take us into the inner chamber. Right? The same place where the Rosh Kohan would with the sacrifice. He getting taken into the inner chamber. Everything I got to understand, I got to understand natural. Exactly, how y'all understand this stuff? Hello? What is the virgin supposed to be waiting on? I shouldn't have had that question, I guess. What's that? Hello? So you missed that one, but you got opportunity now you could be kept. Right? Chaste. That's what Shaul said. I'm trying to present you as a chaste Bethula. Kept abstaining from. You know, you could be a woman or a man that hadn't had, sexual relations on that end, but when you indulge in other deities, then your Bethula has already been canceled. Hello? When he went in the book of Kazum, he saw, he said, he saw something, they had kept themselves. That's right. That 144,000 wasn't like the rest of them. They kept themselves. Hello? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be chaste, kept. Right? Yes, sir. From any attributes of any idolatry, now since we've been enlightened. Hello? Now after I hear them, when Yahushua met the man in the 5th chapter of the book of Yuchanan, who laid by the pool for 38 long years? After he got up, he saw the man in 5:15. You know what he told the man to do? Why? I mean, he was clean. He was clean. Whatever had him down to that pool for 30 years messed up, he fixed that and told him don't do it no more. So the worst thing okay. So at that point I'm clean. Isn't that right? And then he didn't get in the pool. You know what he told me then? I understood that the bar was a cleaning agent. Because he told the apostle later, now you are clean. Through the pool of Siloam? No, through the bar I spoke unto you. See, once we take on the attributes of a belief, our mind, of what he told us, and we start to keep our life stricken under the strictness of that teaching, that's purifying. That's a purifying. We understood that like we did with them. We separate them. We kept them away from each other. You didn't put pigs and cows in the same pasture. You separate. We already knew about coming being separated. That was the purpose of what they call a farmer, a ra'ah. They didn't write a shepherd. One that kept it, he knew he divided. That's why he said he's going to come back. He said, like a shepherd do with the sheep and the goat. He divided them. He take that stick. He started moving them over. He said, that's what I'm going to do. Why would he tell me about a shepherd divine sheep, a ra'ah divine sheep and the goat when I'm supposed to be in the spirit? Because I understand that. No, what you understand the spirit by separate? Nothing. You know about animals, a dog, about a flock, a fold. You separate them. He tell you right, no, get back over here. Get back over here. You get over here. That I understand. Now you can start to try to transfer it over into the information of what they'll call the spirit. But y'all them, what we mess around did, we went and got spiritual, and that dumbed us down. We didn't understand that natural. Man, talk about blindness and fall. They was, oh man, I'm an enigma. You retarded nigga. You need somebody that sat down you can understand it. Man told him write it and make it what? He can't come in here talking about no spirit separate. I don't know what you're talking about. Tell her, even the apostle told him one that. Tell her plainly. They were confused. Like, man, just tell her plainly. Well, like, man, you got time to be tell me about something I know. Something I can compare it with. You said compare Ruach things with Ruach things. Then I'm not Ruach, I'm flesh. Then you're going to tell me about things that pertain to the Basar that I do on a daily, yearly basis or whatever it is, so I have an understanding. Then the light will click on, I said, I got it. The reason why a lot of people keep falling back into the same detriment, because you don't understand. You keep trying to get yourself somewhere spiritual, and you're not spiritual, you flesh. Listen, when he talked to the Malacca Tyree, you know what he told him? Huh? He said he had the law of it though, the heart of it. So even though he said himself, he said, but you're Ish. He said, you're not Elohim. He kept trying to, so now I need to talk to you just like a man. Although you set yourself, I'm so spiritual, I can't do skull in the hand. I ain't no skull, it's gone in the spirit. Your ass high. That's down. I don't know what these folks talking about. Yahushua got up from the grave, still had a punch in his side. Bastard walking around believing Jesus Christ ain't got a mark on his body. I don't believe no shit like that. What he give the same wound for? You got more than he got? But see, when you start moving, and that's what happened, I'm telling you, the real detriment happened to us if people moved us off into something, and it was far more than what he wanted us to know. But it happened that other people get it, but now you bring it back to what I call sensibility. Yeah. Got it? It's got to make sense. You can't give me no plan and I don't understand it. I got to know the correlation. Well, I agree and let y'all go. Just don't want to mess up no more time. We wasted a lot of time going backwards, believing a whole lot of jibber jabber people gave us, and it sounded good. We ain't questioned because people said spiritual, and then you felt stupid and dumb to ask, and they didn't understand it. That's why they just shoved it down our throats. Yeah. I finished up 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. Try to finish up over here. Let's see what he told us. I only want to make sure we get it. I seen Chanel spell other stuff wrong too. She told him when she said told him Bakar. Where she got that stuff from? She's getting way out there. I don't want y'all going looking for no arbitrary word. You heard me say it, just leave it alone. spelled that wrong. She was trying to spell news and preach. Know what you told him? Tu Bakal? She don't remember what she told him now. She made up a word. Y'all remember that? Don't y'all all cool remember that? She said that down. Tell about that Oprah show thing. It said Tu Bakal. That's not how you spell it though. She was trying to tell them good news. Also stand for preach. But she told y'all good preacher. Come and see a good preacher now. It ain't go either way. That's what I'm here for. I done go and unscramble everything they do. Y'all be running. I don't want y'all to look up no other word. I'll be like, don't look up nothing else. I tell you, just leave it alone. I just lost that part. I'm telling what y'all do. Let me tell what y'all do. It ain't that you're stupid. Some of y'all so damn stupid. Y'all gonna mess up some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the coronavirus. It ain't no symptoms. It's symptoms. Being there symptoms, that's symptoms. Okay? Listen. There's some things that we know we know. There's some things that we don't know and we know we don't know. And there are some unknown things that are unknown and we know they're unknown. Isn't that right? And we know we don't know them. So all I need y'all to do for Shalom's sake, don't look up nothing and y'all start taking out. This is how I like to move. I like for us to move together. So we'll get confused and complex. And I had to come clean up a whole bunch of stuff because y'all getting the spirit. And y'all getting it going. Because see, it's stuff you got to watch when you start putting stuff together. You'll start sounding stuff. When you listen, I use, what's that? Lexicon, Greek. I really use it when I deal with y'all. We know we do that. I'll be honest with you. You cannot trust them on everything he says. Okay? You have the Brown Bridge. There's a lot of people that get involved. And everybody kind of get together based on all their studies and start putting stuff together. A lot of stuff is Yiddish. So you'll start looking and you'll take some. I don't just take what they said. Then I want to go back and kind of look at script and kind of look at how it's put together and look at what they're using. You got it? Because you'll start assuming something from the sound of it and it'll sound like something. And you'll think you're saying something and the whole time you ain't said what you said. Now when he know it, you'll be right where he told you when he came through Mizraim. What he told you?
Speech he doesn't know.
He said, I ain't understand it. So you'll be saying something, he said, and I ain't understand it. You'll think you said something you didn't say. Got it? Now we already moving into a complex system, right? A really advanced system. We're going back even in 2020 and seeing how it works for us. It still works today what he gave them then. Got it? It stayed together. It's that solid for us. So we're going back. Let's just kind of take our time. You see, I'll do stuff. I'll skim, go, okay, boom, boom. Let me look somewhere else I want to kind of see. I don't have time to go through everybody's jibber jabber. A lot of stuff is designed to run your ass through and you read and it'll take you off somewhere. I don't let people lead me. I'll watch you and I'm going to catch. I'm looking for defects in there so I can get in and get out of it. Right? So I know, do I want to lock my, because sometimes you can read some shit. It'll just take you off on a journey. I don't have time for nobody else's journey because I'm always want to know and I'm always watching what was your intent. I don't know what your lazy ass did when you studied. You probably went and grabbed somebody else's shit. Yeah, okay, y'all went to college. Okay. Let me see. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Shit look like you done researched and came up. Then all you start doing is start noting where you got shit from. They do the same shit you do. They learned it from college. Now, a lot of this shit is fillers. So if people give you a whole bunch of stuff and get you going, you get the rattling going, I'm catching. Y'all say I rest up. That's that word right. They want to know why I moved. That stopped me right here. There's some shit. I done caught some shit now. We need to move. I need to find out why you went here. Everybody look because I don't have time. You'll be just read, and that thing you gone. You done lost your point. I tell you, I start look at. Why am I there? I don't know what we're doing. Because you done got yourself caught into some stuff. I got a point I'm trying to get you to. Now try to say how well y'all pay attention. Can you keep up what you're doing? It's important. A lot of stuff will throw you. But you got to stay persistent on what you're looking for. Hello? I got a point to what I'm doing. All right? Okay, finish this up. 1 Corinthians 2:9. Come on, so I get them through.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen.
See that? And what has happened?
Nor ear heard.
See what happened? Come on.
Neither hath entered into the lob of each.
The what?
The things which Elohim hath prepared for them that ahab him.
Tell them what happened, son.
But Elohim hath revealed them unto us
How?
by his Ruach.
See that? Listen what he told you.
For the Ruach searches all things,
Yea.
the deep things of Elohim.
You see that? Listen. Now how you understand that? See that? How you understand that? As a man, how you understand the spirit searching everything? Let me tell you what you can't understand. Don't take that long. I just listen to it now. You can understand when Laban was pursuing your code. When he came, he was looking for his Elohim. What did he do? Search through all this shit. Looking, wasn't he? So I understand that. How you understand the spirit that's going all through your body? Stop it. You understand when Laban went through and he was in hot pursuit for your code. He was looking because his daughter, his Banu, had took his Elohim. And when he came upon him, he searched through all of their stuff. That you understand. How you understand it? Is that complex? Did you have to close your eyes and roll them up in your head and deep thought and chanting? You understand he was looking for his stuff. So now I understand that the Ruach is looking for something. That's why it's searching. He's looking for his stuff. That's how I understand it. As a man. Make sense? Did you have to go on some masculating trip somewhere?
No, sir.
See? Stop letting people make a fool out of you. Let's read it for pieces. So for Shalom said. See what in the 31st chapter, I think it is the book of Barashit 31, probably about 28. Let me see that what I want. Because everybody, I'll say stuff, and this is the problem. I think you guys remember, and they don't. They be thinking, saying, what is that leopard did what? Everybody on the same, but y'all be surprised. These folks, they never heard no labor. All right, y'all laugh. Them folks, they yeah. These folks mess y'all up. 31:28. Let me see what I want. I'm about to come up a little bit. Listen. Someone said 14. Listen.
And hast not suffered me to kiss my Beni and my Banu.
Yeah.
Thou hast now done foolishly in so doing.
Wow.
It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt. But the Elohim of your Abba spake unto me yesternight, saying, Take thou heed that thou speak not to Jacob either tube or bad. And now, though thou wouldest needs be gone,
Why?
because thou sore longest after thy Abba Beth, yet wherefore hast thou stolen my Elohim?
See that? That's what he want to know, see? So what was he looking for? He was looking for Elohim. So when the Ruach is searching us, is it looking for that same portion and purpose or that we should all manifest in the trait? That the Ruach is searching us, looking for the Elohim in us? What did the man, why was he in hot, why, so they say he was in hot pursuit. See that 31:23, bad members have been. Listen to the book.
And he took his Akim with him and pursued after him 7 Yamim journey. And they overtook him in the Har Gilead. And Elohim came to Laban the Syrian in a...
He didn't say that for real. The who?
The
Aram,
Aram,
Armenian, Amram, Assyrian, Syria, Syrian. So look at Armenian. That's amazing how they interchange these words. They'll tell you about these Armenians. These people in Syria, Amram, they just play with us all the time. They'll tell you when we came out, we said Assyrian was my Abba. They'll tell you then they said Amram, Armenian. These people know. They'll play with you at their leisure. They play with us at their leisure. They know, this the person that hurt us. They know, listen, I ain't the only person. Do y'all understand how many people read the book don't think? You just read, you don't think. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. None of these people know. I can say, hey, you Syrian. I say, you sorry nigga. What you call me? Get just enough English to call you a sorry nigga. Hell no, it's important for you to know these people exalted. Ain't that right? We done heard all of him say he was going to exalt him with his Amram. Amram? That makes sense. Syria is known for its heights, for its heart. That makes sense. So when you start talking about the top of the mountain, on the top of a mountain, they understand stuff like naturally. They see heights on top of heights. They're in the reach, so it's not hard for them to see Elohim being exalted. They can sit on a literal figure. When the people stayed back, they were waiting on from Mushah. What were they waiting on him to do? From where? So the book told you about look up. They looked. They were looking for him to come down. He was Elohim. He said, you're going to be in my stead. So the people were sitting and they were waiting for Elohim to come down.
That's right.
If Mushah was in his stead, who were they waiting on to come down?
Elohim.
Who were they talking to when he was talking to them? That's what they understood on a natural setting. That talking with him was talking with Elohim. That waiting on him was waiting on Elohim. People ain't said that son no spirit come nowhere and do nothing to them. The fear those people had was natural disasters.
Yep.
Fire, that's natural. Smoke come from fire. Quake, they happen today, people become fearful. They had a natural fear to get them to understand what they had to get for the Ruach. What the spirit was doing. The people didn't know spirit, it was shaking. They said, man, smoking. That was literal for these people. Those people could feel it moving and shaking. It caused a Yara. And he told them to don't let that fear fill you. So he come to prove you. I want to make sure your ass scared of something, huh? Tell you no fear him. Not you, Boogie, somebody else. You was telling me Boogie gonna stand up, ha ha ha, Nemo. Everybody shaking and running scared. No, sir. No, Nemo nigga gone. He needed to get that from us. You need to have a natural Yara as well to get you to an understanding of the Ruach perspective. I don't know. Charles said that the Ruach speaking expressly. And a lot of times some are going to depart. Go back and look at the depart. People departed, didn't it? Giving heed. That's right. And doctrine of Satan. You know, the people departed after Shalom had taken another wife and they fell in Rehoboam's hands. When the people came, they told him, told David to see to his own belt. They had heard somebody else. They gave heed to a seducing Ruach. They departed. Rehoboam told him what he was going to do. He said, my little finger going to be thicker than my father whole waist. And them people heard, they told man, see your own house. We out there. They were natural. They was shit. They might be whipping on us. They were natural. He said, listen, my father chastised you with whips, I'm going to beat you with a scorpion. Them people were natural. A scorpion? Man, them thing kill you. We out of him. Ain't that right? That's what they did. They departed. They departed. So we understand that people left and broke off from us. Y'all be acting like something like y'all act like some strange thing happened when people fall away. They supposed to. That wasn't strange. Them people knew them folks were gonna break off. They already had Nabat that already seen and saw action and attribute of showing when he ripped up the clothes and gave it to him. You take 10 and 2 stay with Dawood. There were people that had knowledge that already know it had to come to pass. Surely he does nothing except to reveal it to his Abad, the Nabaems, right? So it makes sense. That's what he come to do now, trying to show up before it happens so you don't faint anyway. It's tight. Yeah, a lot of y'all, you can't stand that. A lot of y'all can't stand that. A lot of stuff will kill you. I'm being with y'all. For their pathway, this walk we on, between this coronavirus, this economy, there between time in itself and the natural disaster and weather, a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all ain't gonna make it. And a lot of people, I'm telling you, he told you, men in law were gonna fail for looking at the thing to come. What you gonna do with a disease you can't do? What y'all think happened to everybody had to go lock themselves up in their house? Don't come outside and police got ordered to shoot on sight. Okay, y'all ain't think about nothing. Y'all don't know what these crackers finna get ready to do to y'all. What y'all think you finna have y'all ass go on the street? How you done told them? What he said?
He ain't said that. Whoever got the thing set
He said he already got something. He said in English. He was wrestling with for a minute. He said, I said, what the place? He said, Thomas, come out. Yeah. He's setting it up like I'm telling you, y'all finna be quarantined. They folks gonna listen, this thing finna be so bad. If somebody say you got it, folks going with it. Think about it. No symptom is a symptom. What you think the police finna be doing? They finna put their hands, you searching you? Shit, they was shooting up for Corona came. Shit, they were killing us over OE. You know damn well they'll kill us over Corona. It's more expensive. You know we did. 99,000, 200, and 4 more. I had $1 million. Go and give us some. You know that number accurate. Tell your friend about me now. I'm telling you, we in trouble. What y'all think these people? You think these people? Listen, they were already wearing gloves before they want to. Listen, bell record. Every point you gotta go, they say, man, you got a thing in your pocket. If I stick my hand and get stuck, you can get your ass whooped. Am I lying about police? These folks don't know that. Watch the White House got them. The expert. That's it. You got a thing in your pocket. Anything sharp in your pocket. Because they stick their hand and get stuck with a needle because you know some shit. You know how they going down, right? There not going to be no arrest. If you make it through the hospital, you'll go to jail. Because they looking at my safety. I stick my hand here, that man got HIV, got a needle in his hand, or he's a diabetic. Once a diabetic shoot themselves and pull it out, do you understand how dangerous that needle is? Most of y'all don't. Y'all just think shit just a game, don't you? Do y'all understand what finna come to these people? They're just, listen, they got to figure out how to do it before they release the military on their own people. This shit is so serious. They don't know what to do. They're going to overreact and overprotect because there are white people with money that's worried about poor ass people. You're going to get it before no rich, no wealthy people coming out with it. Your ass is going to be to blame. And it's going to be trouble for you. You know we in trouble. Yeah. Shit, we better walk around with some damn job masks on. They'll at least try to work with us and get up back to China. You want that black ass face, you know you're in trouble. All right, that's it. It's fine. We laugh about it now. I keep telling y'all don't know how serious it's going to get. Man, listen. So you got a lot of things gonna be happening. So you can't pay your bill because your ass shut down. What are we gonna do with your electricity and your water? So let me get this straight. You gonna stay in your house and ain't gonna come out and no electricity, no water. How you gonna get food? Let me guess. Uber Eats. Do y'all understand that these people are making rules that are not practical? Who's going to bring you shit to your house and you got coronavirus? Once they mark that house, you're done. White people ain't like other people. Them people that are protest, white people ain't going to start shooting. Y'all know how they do us. If 1, 2, 5 of us got it, every nigga on the planet got it. Now y'all better get on board. I'm trying to tell you, protect yourself. All y'all no gun toting ass nigga, I might shoot you my damn self. What you doing? Y'all better be protect yourself. These folks ain't, listen, white folks don't think before they react. White people react and deal with it later. Shit, if they wrong, that just be another song in history that they did something in ignorance. But now they better. They'll see. Y'all will come back and thank me later. Y'all will see. They gonna release them on. Y'all ain't finna see military on this. They're gonna put the military on everybody. They're gonna put them out. Otherwise, they're gonna put them on the street. They put them on the take martial law. Because white people with money gonna cry out and gonna feel like getting these people off the street, and they'll do like they always done. They're gonna arrest the wrong people. Now, where you gonna house and keep these people? Who's gonna be doing the sheriffing and keeping these people? Who's gonna be doing the intake of these people with coronavirus? Do you understand how serious this shit finna get? Who you think finna come in here and serve somebody with coronavirus and get their clothes and hand them in a bag and give them some more jail clothes? Come in and feed them and bring them out and walking them down the hall and shit. Who you think finna do that? And you got nurses on staff that gotta sit here and gotta check them for TB and gotta check them and make sure they got any other stuff. Who finna be doing all that? And you supposed to be a coronavirus? Am I lying, Dave? They finna kill your ass off the rip. Off the rip. You know you dead. Cause these people, listen, the guns and badges don't give people brains. These people are not going to look at, even healthcare professionals who know and train are coming up with it. What you think non-health professionals going to do? I can't tell you so much. Don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing. You've been making it this long. So it's a break until it get busted up. Well, I got to start thinking. If there ever been a time you need to get serious about getting yourself right, and now. Listen, this would be the worst thing we've ever seen hit before. This shit is a pandemic. If I don't come out, I say they say it's a pandemic. Listen, every country is on alert. People shedding border. This shit is more serious than what they tell you. America knows American people are worse than any other people on this planet. Because they free-thinking liberal ass are crazy. The gun-toting white folk crazy ass no thing and think a bullet gonna kill a disease. They're stupid. I'm telling you, it's stupid. How this country gonna win if everybody stay home? That's what they're afraid of. He'll tell you anything because of the stock market. They cannot afford to put these masks and gloves on all these people. Who gonna come out to trade? Who gonna come to Wall Street? Man, these people got companies over here that with hundreds of people running, 2-3 people showing up to work. 2-3 people running corporation company with hundreds of people. That's what they do in other countries. Shit bad. They can't afford to tell you this. Because once Americans see this and not see Bad Boys 3, the worst damn movie ever made, that shit terrible. If I find anybody go buy that shit, I'm going to have to take your membership for a movie. Martin Lawrence fat ass neck is sickening. One in eye closed, ad come on me, eye for a whole segment. I said, terrible. Then he had a band-aid on his head, he had a bump on his head. I said, shit, just terrible. They just shot this shit somewhere else, like in the trash. Please don't spend your money and time. If you go watch it and you can't get that time back in your life, and I see it on your face, I'm gonna count it coronavirus. I said, they has been watching Bad Boys 3. Just terrible. Just terrible. But you know, that's just my opinion, and you know my opinion is true, but do what you want to do. But I just really want y'all to know how important it is if there's anything that needs to be purpose and first, because you're not going to stop it. It needs to be your salvation. Because like the book said, now it's nearer than we ever believed. What are we going to do? This is the worst. This is the worst thing to hit on these people. And it's global. They're not giving, listen, Iraq has closed their border to other Arab countries, and these people are not Asian. Well, Saudis, they'll hire Asians. They actually will hire Asian and lower domesticated people. That's why they are sick over there. Oh, the Saudis will do it. They do. They don't know nothing about that. Who know that? Am I lying? Most of them don't know. They don't know I know more stuff than a lot of folks know. Huh? Filipino too? Same damn people. Filipino, all of you can feel a Chinese or Filipino. Isn't that right? Feel the wrong place, you're Filipinos, but be careful. All right, I'm trying to tell you. 999,000, 203 more. I had $1 million. Go ahead, tell your friends about it. You know it's good, accurate numbers. All accurate numbers. I'm trying to tell you, I better be careful. It's going to get bad. It's bad now. They just don't want to tell you. They need you on the street. They need you moving. They need you working. They need people calm so that stock market. Man, I'm folk give a damn about them numbers. If you finna die, what you care about the stock market? You got a disease that got no cure for it. What you think you care about going to work? What you think about paying your bills? Let me tell you something. Do y'all understand these market companies are going to collapse? All this shit gonna collapse. How you gonna get your car insurance money when nobody come outside? What, you gonna drop everybody's insurance? Shit, they ain't out in there driving no way. I know a lot of police shit. I wouldn't be trying to police your ass. I see you with Corona to come and shoot your ass right down the spot. No question there. Anything. Corona t-shirt on, I'm shooting your ass. You shouldn't be playing. It's serious. Isn't that right? Everybody be serious. I'm going to be serious in my life. I'm going to give me some white paint and paint myself and start crying with American flag waving like that. Not guilty. On camera. Blood and hell. Not guilty. I'm just, what y'all, it ain't funny, but you just think about it. How serious you'll take it. The people that serve and protect, these people got to look at first. You got to protect yourself. All right, y'all see, when they get bad, y'all start calling and hollering. Let me tell you what y'all need to do. I told them to get them mad before time. Your ass ain't listen. Go ahead and get you some dry goods, some stuff you can keep me house. Y'all need to go ahead and get some water. I'm like, go on get your water and shit now. Before these folk break out with some shit in there now. I'm trying to tell you, if stuff get bad, you need some water. You need some water to flush your toilet. You need some water to keep in there so you can keep the drink. Y'all need to get you some water, get you some stuff in there you can keep. All that canned food shit, that gonna kill you. You might as well go and get coronavirus. You ate about 4 cans of soup, that 19 damn thousand pounds of sodium, you good and dead. Don't get that shit. You better get man, I ate 9 cups, man, you eat 9 cans of soup, you dead today. Not too much right, because some of that shit pull you all like that. And somebody see you peeking out the window, and your eye the same exact level as the picking up a screen, you getting shot. I might shoot you my damn self. I'm scared, Lee. I see somebody peek. Wow, I don't know. I think it's an Asian in there. You better open that shit while I see your black skin. You do that little light pull like this. That's the size of a wide open Asian. You hear that? Put y'all fingers there, let them touch. That is the eye wide stretch of an Asian. If I see that, bow, bow. You got me? No, let them touch. That's how wide they go in the eye, that closed part. So you peek out your window, open the shelf like this so we can see you. They might dip time. I don't want to shoot no member. All right. Come on, finish 1 Corinthians 2 and I go. Y'all ain't finna mess me up. Half folks thinking I'm crazy. I'm saving life. Now why they go to the store buy one water? My raw simmer, can I get just one water? Y'all better get no water. Get you one of them. Also, Jesse had one of them things. This will help everybody watching now. Well, you can make your own colloidal silver. You remember getting that thing? I'm finna start cranking that shit up. I'm gonna be selling Corona silver, $95 a drop. With a mask. Come with one free $100 mask. That's $195. You get a drip of colloidal silver and a mask. Get the colloidal silver. Wherever I feel like it'll help you out. Got it? Put the silver in your body. We got to keep the immune system up. This is going to be helpful information. Y'all laughing now. Pay attention. Start getting your water. Be in the store. Don't be running your damn mouth. Yeah, cause we got to get some water. Them crackers about the whole damn shelf. Get your water and keep your mouth closed. They going to think your shit done got to be like, damn, ain't pay my water bill. Then they be like, oh, because they saw that water stat. Don't have nobody alert. These folks nothing up now. Don't alert nobody. Get your buggy. Ease your ass in the car. Don't get busted in the head now. Act like you ain't paid your damn water bill. Cut off no damn. Why ain't catch this thing here? They be thinking, oh, water cut off. They trying to, got to flush that toilet. And don't a bunch of y'all be the damn gutter. Somebody go in, wait, they get out. They see 9 buckets stacked up with water. Head busting. Please don't sound no alarm. Get your water, get on home somewhere. Somebody like they follow you back there, turn past your house, keep riding and come back around. Have a bunch of folks outside your house like them sisters was out there for loot. Bring that water out that we might know them. Isn't that right? So don't do it, all right? Get your stuff, get to your house, keep your mouth closed. Don't be sitting on your front porch and, woo, I'm ready for Corona. Shut your damn mouth. I know if I don't clear this up, I know somebody gonna do it. All in the neighborhood, just pouring water. Woo, Corona come ready. I got a Isn't that right? Don't alarm nobody. Just get your water and shut up. I might take that bottle home and recycle it. Well, see if it's a refill coming that thing. Can't throw away nothing. Come on, finish out and go. Y'all listen. I'm normal. I had to get back. Come on. 1 and 2 and 10. 1 Corinthians 2 and 10 so I can go. Listen.
But Elohim hath revealed them unto us by his Ruach.
Well.
For the Ruach searches all things.
Yea.
The deep things of Elohim.
Y'all understand that now? How you understand it? As a man. Y'all understand the spirit? How you had to understand it first? As a man. And it makes sense now how he's searching. Because he's looking for something that belongs to him. You see how that makes sense? You can comprehend that. Listen.
For what each knoweth the things of the east.
See that? That's what he realized. Now I'm trying to explain that I search all things, but I got to realize something. You only know the things of a man. So what happened?
Save the Ruach.
See that? Accept. He tell you accept. Then he tell me, see, the Ruach saves. That's white folk writing bad English to throw you off. He's telling you accept. Not saved that the Ruach saved. We know it's saved. But you reading the content they gave it to you, he's searching all things. The Ruach saves. No, he's telling you this is what you don't know. So why would I have a conversation about Ruach when you don't know it? You know natural, so let's have a natural conversation. All right? All right, listen. That like folks talking about, man, I was beat up in the spirit. They whoop Yahusha natural ass. That's what they understood. He was not beat up in no ruach. That was a natural ass whooping. Nobody talking about what? I just slapped you in the spirit. They took their hand. Yo, he understood that thing. That book told them withhold not correction. When your parent beat you up in the ruach? No, they beat your natural ass. That's what you understood. That's what they told him. Don't withhold correction from a child. You don't whoop no child spirit. You whoop them natural. That's what you know. Listen.
Save the Ruach of Ish, which is in him.
See that? Except the Ruach that's in you. He said you don't know that. So what happened?
Even so, the things of Elohim knoweth no Ish.
So why I'm trying to tell you about things of Elohim without telling you from a natural standpoint? If you don't know about the Ruach that's in you, how you going to know about Elohim and how he works? So now I need to tell you about natural things that have a connotation, connection, and I transfer them over. That's what I do. We just transfer them over so you understand what he does or how he works or how he operates. Okay? Listen.
But the Ruach of Elohim.
Listen.
Now we have received not the Ruach of the Arats.
See that? He's telling you about it. So now you can see there's two different workings. There are two different agitations. That's what we look at the ruach, like the wind, it can agitate. You ever seen a little windstorm? What agitates it? That dust to come up and start. What agitates it? The wind. Well, that's what we look at with the ruach. It'll agitate. Now you take there's another agitation though. Listen.
But the Ruach which is of Elohim, that we might know the things that are freely given unto us.
So it makes sense for us to be taught of him. So we can receive the Ruach of him so we will know him. You understand that? Doesn't it make sense? Hello? Are y'all all right? Does it make sense? Okay, listen.
Which things also we speak, not in the Dabarim, which each wisdom teaches.
But?
Which the Ruach HaKadosh teaches.
Doing what?
Comparing Ruach things with Ruach.
See, that's what can happen once we obtain it. See, once we obtain it, then our conversation can change over to an understanding from a Ruach perspective. But right now, you kind of in an enigma, you know what I'm saying? Where you stuck at, let's just stay natural. So we can get you to get the comprehension, understanding need of why you need to be taught. Because the people that's taught him are the people that are going to receive the Ruach. So now, you'll know him and you'll understand his working. Now we can have these what they call spiritual conversations. But if you don't understand the Ruach that's in you, these conversations are fruitless. Like the fig tree when he went by and he cursed it. They didn't understand his operation. Why would he keep? He put it there to bear fruit. Figs. He come, there's no figs. What sense it make to keep it? So now here you are, plant, tree, ox, pari fruit, and you don't understand what you're supposed to be doing. Now, what do you think gonna happen to you when he come back by? Get a blessing. He cursed the ox because it wasn't bearing pari. What was the order he set in Barashit? Be fruitful. Be offering. Be offering. And you're supposed to bear pari. So if you're not being offering, you're not bearing pari, what is the purpose of keeping you? Don't make no sense. Same thing he did with Adam and Kor. It didn't make sense to keep them in the garden. In the garden. That was going to be his inheritance. So you don't deserve that inheritance. You're not obedient. As obedient. Not. What did you know about fashioning? The olive. Where did they get it from?
Fire. Gold.
No, when I said where did they get it from?
Mizraim.
From Mizraim, according to their former lust in the ignorant. That's how they made it. So when you become obedient, Shama, when you hear, then you shouldn't be bearing those attributes anymore. But the first thing they did was went right back to their former lust in there. But as he with as Uyakra is, so be ye in all manner
Conversation.
for it's written. That's why I tell you it's written. What is he? So we got to be Kudash.
That's right.
If my which are called,
But my shin.
then it's a pattern of behavior he's looking for. It's a pattern of behavior. Makes sense? It's got to make sense. If it don't make sense, how you going to do it? How you even going to believe it or comprehend if it don't make sense to you? We got a lot of old damage. Now we got to fix this old damage so we can get and understand what he's trying to get us to do. So you can't keep going back, banning these old traits. When something happens, you keep going back to your old behavior. Just like we understood from them, they kept going back to what they did in Mizraim. How many of you, and don't raise your hand because I know it's more of you than it shouldn't be, go back to your old Mizraim behaviors? So you go back and pick up old behavior, that's the equivalent of what they did. So you understand that. How he was persistent about not returning back to Mizraim. He's persistent about not returning back to lying, to adultery, to fornication, to drinking, to deceiving or to fraud, or anything that's contrary to the Torah. So when you go back, you understand he recognized you as those same people. That's the only thing about him. He recognizes you as the same people. It makes sense, don't it? That's how he recognized you. When you go back, he recognizes you. Every time Yasharah did, he would recognize them as Adam. Because they sat down and eat and drink and rose up to play. Adam did that.
That's right.
Adam did that. See, and that's how he looks at it when you go and do stuff and you try to individualize yourself, but you don't realize he's already collectively put you with a person that he recognized as a disobedient person. Huh? When he told the Pharisees, he told them it was their Abba, Satan. And just like the luster, he said, that's what you do.
That's right.
Huh? Took you right back to when he first murdered. Hello? From Barashi, and he wouldn't stay in their mind. You know why? Because they ain't in him.
That's right.
So how important is now he's letting us know, if I don't want this connotation, this negative connotation connection, then it's important for me to bear some traits on the inside. All right, I'm doing something to keep me in the way.
That's right.
That's how the Mal'aki work.
That's right.
To keep you in the way. When he said he want to bone the truth, why? Is it because he didn't have the ability, or is it because he was not mindful of what was spoken before, or the Nabaim? See, when you get yourself out and you're doing things, then you bear the same traits of Satan and workers of Satan, because you want to acknowledge the Nabaim. For us, that's all we have. It has to be of that importance to you that what they wrote, what they spake, is a part and a plan of your salvation. Come on, Fender, that's on go. Go and get money for. All right, y'all go home and do what you've been doing. Let's get through someone going to work. Someone working now, they don't know it. You know what they're doing? Wishing for Jesus. Listen, Jesus got witches. Listen,
But the natural ish receiveth not the things of the Ruach of
Why?
Elohim,
Why?
for they are foolishness unto him.
See that? That's how important it is for it to get us to transfer. So what you think happened to Adam? He was natural. And naturally, what you think he would do when it came to some Ruach? He wouldn't receive it. Then he would go right on and do something contrary and different. So he had to come and meet us where we were at and then transfer us or translate us. Because he just realized if the natural man won't receive it, then what do we got to become? We got to become Ruach beings.
That's right.
Isn't that right? We got to become Ruach beings, but you got to understand your state. You got to get an understanding to what your plight is so you can transfer. Hello? He said we transfer from, what was it we did again? And we only got that because of Yahushua. That's how he transferred from Mut from Cain, because he ahabed him. Hello? Out of him so that he gave it. That's right. So we saw him transfer, didn't we?
That's right.
We saw him transfer over, didn't we?
That's right.
That he don't move anymore. So what was his connection and what was his care toward our king? That's right. In the 2nd chapter of the book of Abarim, he said he was going to declare Shem to him. He even talked about I and the benim which thou hast given me. He a hard and he transferred. That's how important the care we gotta have. I try to get with y'all by having that care for each other. It's hard to get y'all to. Y'all care when you want somebody to help you. Y'all don't care enough to really help and take care of each other like you need to. That's how he said they transferred. Can you understand that a heart that we have and we're supposed to have to eat manifest, and that's what got him up? The book said the Ruach being you, which was also in him, he said also quicken your mortal body. He said a quicken, make you alive. Come on, finish up. I ain't let him go.
Neither can he know them, because they are Ruach discerned.
See that? So you can't even know them. You sitting out stuffing and huffing and puffing and fighting to try to know something. He said you can't get it. Because now you're too carnal. Y'all got it? All right, well, go ahead.
But he that is Ruach
Do what?
judges all things.
See that? And the book said we were going to judge the right. Then what we going to have to do? We got to transfer.
That's right.
Listen.
Yet he himself is judge of no ish.
See that? Don't worry about these folks judging me. Hello? That's what we look at. Listen, think about Shamshun. You think he worried about what them folks judge me and what of him? That man said, I'm going to kill these folks. I'm going to be blameless. Give a damn what they think. Hello? He knew the rights and rituals of the bar. He didn't just do something cause of motion. He knew what the bar said. Our problem is we let these people actually dictate and orchestrate for us how we are, what we are. All right. Listen.
For who hath known the mind of the Adon,
That he may do what?
that he may instruct him?
Or?
But we have the mind of Mashiach.
That's what we're looking at. The book said, let this mind be in you.
It's also in the Shia.
That's right. See that? That's the mind we want. Obedient to move. That's the mind we're trying to obtain. A natural man that came down with the thinking pattern that pleased Elohim. A natural man. A natural man that came down with a thinking pattern that pleased the Almighty. That's what we got to do. That's two.